Tell him, Toby. Oh, goddamn baby.
Welcome to the Podnas with Face, Pat, and Tiz.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Podnas. It's a show with three friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood. We have weekly conversations that you can join in on, and as always, I am 1/3 of the Podnas. It's your boy Ted. I'm along with
Face. I'm in the place. Running somebody goddamn race. Most likely the race of life because I think I'm winning. I really think I'm winning. I ain't ahead of nobody, but for myself, I think I'm winning. You feel me? We all run our own individual races, and man, I'm winning. Shit, I ain't got no mace. I ain't got no case. Shit, I'm just winning this fucking race. What's going on, man? How you living?
Well, let's just start off by saying that's truly blessed. After last week, we know some of the pain you was going through and just some of the new transitions you was going through. So like to hear you starting off the week just in exuberance and joy, that's a blessing. Just to start there.
Oh, definitely.
It's been a long week, bro. We got Pat coming in whenever he can. I don't know what his situation is, but he'll be here when he can, if he can. If not, me and your boy Face gonna hold it down for the other third of the partners. Just want to make sure that he gets his intro as well. Pat is around. I just don't know where he at.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been one of them weeks, bro.
Indeed it has.
I'll say, not only your struggles, but I also had a few moments this week. I ain't gonna get into it on the pod this week. It might be a conversation for next week though, for sure. But yeah, man, we done lost a lot of people this past week since we last podded. This they say it come in threes, man. We lost Frankie Beverly. That's one of the ones that he's an older gentleman, and I know he's been dealing with some health issues for the past few years. So the fact that he even was able to push through and persevere as long as he did, I'm just God bless him. But RIP to him. We also lost a voice of a generation, James Earl Jones. We lost Mufasa, bro. Mufasa fell off the cliff, my guy.
Darth Vader, man. Darth Vader.
Dude, the OG Darth Vader. You heard me. Like that's crazy to me. That right, like he's one. he's like Morgan Freeman. Like I really thought he was a time traveler and just like he was just always gonna be old. And at some point, he'd outlive me. So to see him go, that was definitely a shock. And I'm gonna tell you the one that hit me the hardest this week, man. While we on the RIP train. I personally taught this guy's little brother. I remember his little brother when he first popped off, just being so proud of him. And I remember it was so unusual because this kid used to wear Pradas to school to play basketball and football and shit. So it was like the weirdest thing. Like I was like, oh, and I'm working on the west side of Atlanta. So the average kid is not coming. You might come to school to some Jade, but you're not wearing Pradas and then wearing them to play like sports and shit. Like it ain't shit. Like I got another pair at the crib. And I remember him just being so proud. So just RIP to Rich Homie Quan, DeQuantis Lamar. Shout out to the Lamar family. I remember his little brother Jacoris. Jacoris is an amazing football player, an amazing kid. I mean, he's a grown man now. Let me not disrespect him like that, but just a good guy. You know what I mean? And I remember Jacoris growing up, and he looked just like DeQuantis. And to just know that family is experiencing this loss and going through that is just crazy for me personally. So RIP, man. They say it come in threes, man, but this week been one of the ones we done lost some legends, man. RIP to Rich Homie Quan, Frankie Beverly, and James Earl Jones, man. Just make sure we show respect to their families, and it's sad that every week now it seems like we're starting it off with a RIP moment. Like I feel like every week we're coming on RIP to RIP. Like this shit is not supposed to be like this. Like I know I'm at the age where I'm going to lose more people than game. I know that. Like I recognize that. But it's still, God dog, man, the rapid rate at which it's happening is crazy work. But just RIP. Condolences to those families. Special condolences from me to the Qantas' family, just because I know the little brother and I know how good of a family that is and how tight knit they are and how much love it is in that family. So just to know that they're going through that is crazy work. So God bless, man. And before we get into the first topic of the night, man, your boy is here. The other third of the Potters. Now we officially the trio, and we ready to rock, man. Your boy Pat is in the building.
Go on.
What up? I like to say on the first thing on episode 160, y'all lotto niggas at the gas station. If y'all don't get y'all motherfucking ticket and get the fuck on, people got shit to do. You just end the damn ticket, then you want to fuss with the person at the goddamn place about what type of ticket you want. Get your fucking ticket and get the fuck on. Don't be holding up the gas station. You ain't winning either. You not. Fuck lotto people. I'm sorry, y'all. I just hate lotto people. They be in the way.
Okay.
Hey, Pat. What's up, my boy? How you doing, man? Hey. Everything good?
Yeah.
You want to hit it?
And fuck you to that old lady. Fucking cussing everybody the fuck out over a damn lotto ticket. Bitch, you damn near dead. You ain't winning anytime soon.
Let me just say this though.
I cussed her out in defense of the dude that was working at the gas station. Dude, he a little bit like he ain't all there and stuff. And then at the same time, like get the fuck out the way. Like why
you went off because you know what's about to happen. Hey, look, man. What we ain't about to do is make no excuses about why the fuck we late, nigga. Your ass should have been at the store for that. You should have been at the store with time for that old motherfucker to get her shit together with Lotto.
I'm not making
fuck out of here, nigga.
All right, but
nigga, you won't set up for 30 minutes, nigga.
No, I'm not making no for that. But I want to spend my time to cuss out that old lady that was trying to cuss out that man at the goddamn gas station and shit. He ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Bitch, get your goddamn lotto ticket that you're not gonna win and get the fuck out the way. It's like 5 people in the fucking line because you want to cry about a fucking particular lotto ticket, bitch. Go to another gas station. The fuck? You got a problem with the gas station every single time? Go to another fucking gas station. Why you keep going to the same gas station for? What you dumb ass? Oh, bitch.
Hey, look, bro. Hey, Face. I swear to God, I love you for these moments that like people who catch the pod just straight audio is never gonna get this, right? But you understand, and our long term, you understand exactly every face I made. It was words behind it, and y'all got it. I ain't gotta say no more. We gonna move on. All right, man. It's the triad. It's the trio. It's the what's the what they call that shit on Tekken? The Zaibatsu. It's the conglomerate. It's them niggas, man. The partners.
It's the cornucopia.
Look, man. Let me just be clear. When I say this week has been busy as fuck, there's a lot of shit we can talk about, right? Hold on.
Hold on. He said,
all right. Am I here?
Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We hear you.
Yeah, I keep hitting the button and that shit.
Stop hitting the button.
I didn't mean to. All right, niggas. All right. Let's get settled. All right. First of all, this week been some bullshit. All right, let me just be honest. It's been a bunch of just craziness. So I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna just work my way down until I get to Face, and then Face after all of my topics. If he got a topic, we gonna rock with that, and then Pat, I'm gonna get to him, and if he got some topics or a topic, I'm gonna roll with that, and then we're gonna be out of here. All right. But I'm gonna tell you, it's been a lot that went on this week. We're gonna talk about the Sharpe side of things. We're gonna talk about Super Bowl snubs. We're gonna talk about new tracks sparking old beef. We're gonna talk about police accountability. We're gonna talk about eating cats, and we're gonna talk about whether or not something has been overhyped.
Hold on.
Go ahead, my boy.
Repeat what you. Oh, okay.
Actually.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Cats. Not.
Never mind. I got excited.
There you go.
So you like our first topic. Okay. So I see faces on that Demon Time this week. All right. So somebody else was on Demon Time this week too, man. Did y'all see Unc's IG live?
I didn't see it. I've heard about
Uncle
it.
Shay, Uncle Shannon Sharpe, Uncle was on one this week. That nigga said
he was on something. He was on something.
Michelle. That's my Michelle. Hey yo, it was the funniest audio sex tape I've ever heard. I don't think we ever had an audio sex tape before now. Like where you just get backboard and and hilarious one-liners. You gonna take this dick? It's my Michelle.
That nigga sound like that bald head.
Come on now.
Old
come on.
Horns.
Come on, baby.
Wesley Pipes. Baby. That's what he sounds like.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
That nigga sounded like a 1993.
Hey, look. Hey, man.
Promo.
Hey, look, man. This was the funniest shit that hit the airwaves in years. Like when I say in a week where we talking about eating cats and dogs and pets.
We're talking about pet cats, felines.
I want
we're gonna start saying felines.
we're not doing what Face want to talk about. But Shannon was doing something. He was in the mix. Talking about Cat Williams getting some views. I mean, that nigga got that nigga view count went the fuck up this weekend. You heard me?
Do you think it was real?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why I do. I didn't think it was real at the beginning when they was like, "Oh, Shannon, my IG was hacked and we are vigorously figuring out what's happening." I was like, "Oh, I ain't get the fuck out of here." But when that nigga came on the nightcap joint and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you," like I feel like you don't know a nigga, right? Because it's through a camera. So I'm gonna start off there. I ain't gonna even try to flex, right? Like we know this nigga person. But it's something that can be said through the eyes when a nigga talking, and that nigga looked like he really had cried that day. He looked like he really had been through like, all right, I'm putting on a strong face for the cameras, but I'm really fucked up about this shit. Like I ain't mean for this shit to happen. Like this some bullshit. Like, and when that nigga started talking about losing, millions of dollars in ad revenue and shit like that, because you got to know, it's certain advertisers that's gonna be like, oh great, more eyes. But then there's some that's gonna be like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
They get OnlyFans sponsorship.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, I feel like it was real. I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, but it was crazy work, like the growling and shit. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. A nigga be growling when he get that good one, man. I ain't gonna front. Like I'm a growler. I don't know about the world, but
you could have kept that to yourself, motherfucker.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, look here, man.
I know about your old faces and your sex noise.
Look here, man.
I love
ain't worried about what you talking about, man. This for Poop Face, man. Poop know what's up.
Yeah, she already knows. So he ain't that.
Come on, my baby. Come on, my baby. Come on, my baby.
Oh,
nigga, that nigga was growling, boy. That nigga was in that shit like gorilla. That nigga was
coming for you.
Harambe. That nigga Harambe that pussy, boy. That nigga said,
gorilla.
Hey, look. And then hit her with the after grunts like. Nigga. Hey man, when I tell you it was the funniest shit. Hey, look, man, that's the best content we done got.
Let Unc get his, man. He deserves.
Hey, look, man, I'm proud of Unc because I'm gonna tell you, they were calling that nigga gay as fuck after the damn purse video. That nigga stepped out of that shit perched with a purse. You can't be pursed and got a purse. Like you can be one or the other, maybe. And you might be able to be like, man, it was a bad camera angle. It was, my leg was hurt. My leg was asleep. But you come out that bitch perched and with a purse. You got some explaining to do. So it was good that he got that shit together. He got that reputation back on track. You did.
Look, fire your stylist. Get you a new stylist, maybe a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like get you, a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some of these stylists,
that part too.
Putting you in shit that like if they a little.
Hey, Pat,
there,
you said more than
what you. Dress your damn self.
Yeah,
that part too. Hey, look, both of y'all said more than y'all realize y'all said for like so many artists. Be who you are. I think that's part of the problem too. Like a lot of this shit come off gay as fuck because it's like you ain't supposed to be wearing that. That ain't what you actually. That ain't what feel comfortable to you. You just did that because some dude came up was like fabulous and put it on you. No, nigga, that ain't your mix. You might be more into the old 2000s. What would you like? What is shit that fuck with you? Hey, you know what? That goes to like relationships too. Like what like you. Like the shit that look good on you, wear that. Don't do the other shit trying to be experimental. That shit don't work. Like Tez, what that nigga name? Tezo.
Tezo touchdown.
Yeah, that nigga. He look good with nails on. Everybody don't. The rest of y'all gonna look like a goddamn fool.
What you just say? He look good with nails on.
I ain't trying. Hey man,
not press on nails. Actual hardware nails. He put nails.
No, like hardware nails. Like that nigga doing carpentry and shit. Like
for some reason,
boom, 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 boom.
Nails
like
in his
like
hair.
like I'm working on the house and I'm building some shit, and I got these nails, those type of nails, not nails like the gay shit,
no.
but like nails like I'm a carpenter, like Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, what I mean is, look,
That nigga
man,
hit
look.
you with the okay.
No, I ain't mad at him because I would do the same thing, so I can't be mad at the joke right now. I gotta ride with it. I gotta rock with it. It hurt, but I gotta let that shit roll. I don't mean no harm by that statement either. I'm just saying.
That okay though. God damn.
Yeah, that was smooth. Well, that nigga gave me the face smile and just faded to black on my ass, didn't it? That nigga said, "Yeah, okay."
That nigga is the pause police.
And just left. Like, yeah, ain't no rebuttal to that nigga. All right, man, fuck you.
Getting some very pausy.
Hey, man, look, man. God, look. Hey, man, I ain't about to do this. Hey, I tell you what. That nigga ain't never wore no purse. I tell you that. So I'm gonna just leave it there and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna move on past this conversation because I know who I am. I was about to argue. I was about to get salty and be like, man, I was about to have one of them Pat moments. Nigga, but you know what? I thought about it. I ain't Pat.
I know who did wear a purse.
Nigga, I ain't never wore a purse. Fuck y'all niggas talking
All
about.
single ladies. I think it was like episode 110. I think it was like episode 110. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. I just want y'all to see it. In live action. Because then when I say somebody, because look, what's gonna happen? No. We're gonna talk about this shit tonight. We're gonna talk about it. Because this nigga had a rant right after I said something. Look, I'm gonna just say this. Listen. No, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Hey, look. All I'm gonna say is this. In the history of our show, right? There's been one person to wear a purse. Whenever I bring it up, everybody look at me like I'm the bully. Tiz, you tripping. You ain't gotta act like that. Why you say something about that? Now I'm gonna say this. The first time that nigga got a shot, he took it, didn't he? Didn't he take it? He took it, didn't he? No, nigga. We ain't gonna backtrack on this. Ain't no moonwalk. Michael Jackson is dead. The moonwalk died with him. No, nigga. No, Negro. Nigga Ramos. Negro Damas. Listen to me.
What did I say?
The first time that nigga. Hey, look. Y'all was both on it. Now I'm gonna say y'all was both on it. I give y'all that. But I'm gonna say this. There's one person that wore a purse, and there's one person that holds some of the most egregious pauses ever on this show. But we try to act like he don't because he did have them like philosophical moments. Oh, go face, talk face. But before that, y'all remember I done hit the whistle like 17 times on this nigga. So I just want to make sure we understand who we dealing with that's coming at me. I just want to make sure we like set the playing field correctly. Because I'ma always listen. Your boy Tim, I'ma always make sure everything is on the up and up. Hey, look, we're gonna start off on the even playing field. We're gonna go from there. Now we can do this roasting shit. We can do that. But I'm that nigga. I'm different with it. I love y'all enough to go places y'all ain't gonna go. I will tell you that now. So leave me the fuck alone. Just leave Tiz the fuck alone. I'm gonna hit the whistle on my damn self.
And he wore it over one shoulder.
But I'm gonna just tell you, hey, look, I ain't worn nothing in my life but a book bag. That's about as egregious as I got. It's a book bag, a knapsack. You know, the same book bag everybody else went to school. A Jan Sport. What they used to call that shit? A Jan Sport.
These levels.
Them shit.
Oh, shit.
Now, what I will say is, I will say this: the North Face Fannies Pack from 2000 and I think it was 3 was probably the best accessory ever. And when you wore it, you had to wear like a goddamn sash. Now you couldn't wear that shit like a purse because if that shit hung down too low, that shit, hey. So I'm gonna say this: I'm a grown ass man. I done had a fanny pack, but I also grew up in the '80s, so I'm also a different type of nigga. But a purse, no. When I say a purse, it's two ways you can look at this bag. Because when you come for me, when you shoot for the king, you better not miss.
Nigga, what
say?
did I say to shoot at you? I was describing how the fuck face is the pause police. I didn't say shit. I was actually defending your ass.
Oh, we talking about face there. Hold on, who I'm shooting at? We talking about face?
Yeah,
hold on, because I can turn the gun.
Like, he the one that said.
Hold on. Because right now I'm here. Police. Right now I'm here. Do I need to go here? Is that what you saying?
I didn't say shit to you about it. I said face.
Because you got to remember. No, hold on, Pat. Hold on. That's my bad. Am I coming for the wrong guy? Am I aiming at the? Am I aiming my gun the wrong way? Because I'm gonna tell you, I grew up with this nigga. I got some stories the buddies don't know, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I'll go there.
I ain't say shit. I don't even remember what I could say to make it pause.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just say this: the number one most pause nigga and the nigga that wore a purse. Y'all leave me the fuck alone. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep on going from there. Hey, man, y'all look at this press brief. Y'all see that? That shit is sexy as fuck. I know it. Hey, look. My wife told me last night. Hey, look, man. Y'all ever had y'all girl? Let's talk about this. I don't think this gets talked about enough. Have y'all ever had y'all woman come in from like a brunch or a lunch or a dinner with the girls and they be drunk as fuck and they be like rah rah like a Dungeon Dragon?
Yes.
And they just take your shit off. Like you be like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute.
It's the conversation.
What you doing? Wait, whoa. Why are you so aggressive tonight? Today. This afternoon. This evening.
I like aggressive. I like the aggressive.
They be
y'all saw Face take that sip? That's a nasty ass nigga. Freak ass nigga here, 69 guy. Y'all saw that shit? That nigga. I enjoy those moments. We get our most disgusting right better there. Yep. A lot of liquid. Mm-hmm. I'm drinking the juices right now.
I was.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Oh, yes. These two niggas and y'all have been witness to some freaky nasty shit.
Hey, look, man, look, when I tell y'all this, man, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. From the movies at 14 to having to share a room with this disgusting ass nigga at 19, 18, I'm gonna tell you, man, this is the nastiest nigga I know. I don't know nobody nasty. Like I done seen Wesley Pipes. I done seen what's that nigga that got arrested for the Mr. Marcus. I done seen all them niggas that had the diseases and shit. I don't know how this nigga ain't burning. And I don't know him to ever have, I don't know how this nigga ain't never caught nothing. I swear to God I don't. I don't understand it. All I can say is the nigga got married at like the right time to just like stop right before it was his karma. Because it was coming. The nigga was gonna be burning somebody at some point. Like it was coming. But that nigga has done some of the nastiest, freakiest shit with women. I'm talking about the conversations you have to have with this guy afterwards when you're 18. And you ain't processed your own shit all the way yet, but you got nigga, what? Why you acting like that? You all right? What kind of shit is it? I don't know. I'm gonna go over here and stay with Chalk for the evening. I think Chalk is a little more. Let's be. I think you got a little too aggressive. What the fuck was that? What the fuck are you on? Yeah, Face was on some other shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't mean no weirdo shit. Like I mean some straight up, like some Shannon Sharpe. Oh, that's my shit.
It got crazy when you made it.
That nigga was Shannon Sharpe at like 18. Oh, that's Mama Shell.
Them Them Tidewater days, boy.
Hey, what I tell you, that shit was funny as hell, man. Hey, Pat. I'm talking about this. This is before you met him. Like you gotta understand, like you met him, and then you met him. So you had your meeting with him. Y'all knew each other, and then you had your meeting. And we cool. I grew up with this nigga. Like I'm talking about, we was what? I think I was 11 turning 12. He was 12 turning 13. Like we grew up together. You feel me? Like I seen this nigga in some wild shit. Like high school was kind of crazy. Like we was wild in high school. I would tell you, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I think the college stories is crazy, but I got a blog series that's coming. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, as soon as I get some bread and I go back, the next time I enter Virginia, the next time I come to Virginia to visit, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna hit up Pace, I'm gonna hit up Pat, and we gonna all do it together. Pause. That shit sound crazy. God bless y'all. I don't mean that. We ain't doing shit together. I don't mean that in that way at all. I'm gonna rephrase. Fix your face, nigga. I'm gonna rephrase. Fix your face. I'm gonna rephrase. Look, what I mean is we gonna shoot this content as a group, as a collective. You gonna see the partners on screen doing content, and we're gonna be showing y'all like the history of the buddies, the partners, like how we like I'm gonna go back to Petersburg. Me and Face gonna show y'all the neighborhoods we was in. We was at the same school but didn't know each other. We're gonna show y'all like what we was going through, how life was in those areas. Then we're gonna go to, you know what I'm saying, Ettrick, where me and Face kind of like started, because the whole group starts from me and Face. Like if y'all don't know, like me and Face is like the roots, and then everything else branch off from there depending on who we was coolest with, who we hung with, etc. So like to be honest, like the fact that we all hang together is kind of like God's work, because it's like me and Face are very different. So the fact that me and him even linked up and was like cool, pause. I don't mean linked up in that way. I mean like the fact that me and my homeboy would like, the fact that we would even have some like common ground to like be like, all right, that's my homie. That wouldn't have been the normal thought process for either of us based on our personalities at the time, especially at that time. Like we were very much like we became more like understanding, tolerant. Like we kind of expanded and grew our personalities over the years, but at that time we were kind of locked into kind of who we were. Like I was kind of a certain type of person, he was kind of a certain type of person. So like you would have expected me to hang more with jocks, video gamers, dudes that just like wrestling, and then like people who like to fight. You would have expected Face to hang with more like dudes that was into sports a little bit, but like was more into playing it than watching it. You would have expected him to hang with like dudes that was into music, and kind of like he was like more artistic thinking than me. Like he was like I put it like this: if you think of Outkast, when they met, it's like I was the Andre, he was the. I mean, I was the big boy, he was the Andre. Like he was the three stacks as far as his like he fit in with the hood niggas, but he was also kind of like forward thinking and a lot of shit as far as how he approached life. And then I was more like the stereotypical nigga. Like think about girls, sport, games, like niggas.
You going through over there, Pat?
I'm
He about to lie. He about to lie. He about to lie. He about to lie.
Oh, I'm down.
That nigga getting sounded like Forrest Gump's principal all of a sudden. Boy, your mama sure do care about your education.
Don't you ever say anything about my mom.
Hey, that nigga about to laugh, Face. Hey, look, Face. That nigga was revving up. He about to lie. I don't know what he about to lie about, but that shit caught him in mid-lie. Like, nah, nigga, go ahead. Choke that shit out. Let that nigga keep cooking.
And I had
but I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of stories, right? That start when me and Face met. It's a lot of it kind of teaches you why we would even be willing to form the buddies. It kind of teaches you why we why our friendship lasted out of the other friendships that we had, and you get to see like the houses that we lived in, the areas that you get to see like the dividing lines. Like I'm gonna tell you something crazy that most people don't really get when you tell them, but when you show them, is how like thin of a line it is between like greatness and happiness and whatever, and then this other shit, right? You got the village of Ettrick, which is like this little black neighborhood town that's considered a town because it got its own area. It like when you mail from there, you gotta put Ettrick as opposed to Petersburg or somewhere else, right? So it's got its own shit, but it's small. It's like this little black cove, right? It's like Baldwin Hills in LA, right? And then right beside it, you got Colonial Heights, which is like the most racist, redneck, KKK run town that we knew growing up. Now, I don't know how it is now because I haven't been there since, obviously I was like maybe 20, 19. So I really don't know how it is. I'll be honest with you. But growing up, like face to tell you, like the KKK would be riding around on their motorbikes. We would get chased from the park, you know what I'm saying, by legit KKK members. Like it was a thing. Like the racial thing was a very heavy aspect of like our every afternoon life. You know what I mean? So like there's a lot of like real different dynamics that you don't get when you hear it. But if I show you like how thin the dividing line is between these two very different cultures and these two very different subsets, you'd be like, what? Like I literally walk across the line separating these two areas every morning to go to school with bags on my feet because I had to walk through the woods and I ain't want to get my shoes dirty. And if you grew up in the late 90s, 2000s, you know that move. Rubber band your ankles or your pants so your shit look skinny and so that shit don't get all dirty on your shoes, and then or get the blue fading on your shoes, especially if you have some whites. And then you know what I'm saying, you put the bags on your shoes on the way to the bus stop in the morning, so by the time you got to school, all you just untie them bags and you out of there and your shoes is crispy as fuck before you even got to school. And if you was real fly, you be to walk so softly that by the time you got to the bus stop, you still got them bags and they don't got no holes in the bottom, so you can put them right back on and wear them back home. That's if you real fly, but that was hard to do, especially in middle school, high school. But yeah, man, like when I tell you, like it's gonna be a movie, like because I think a lot of y'all like don't really like. If I can show y'all the stories that I can tell y'all, if I can show y'all the spots, like we're gonna take y'all to ODU's campus. We're gonna show y'all the spot where the infamous Matrix fight happened. We're gonna show y'all the student center where the parties will go down and where me, Pat, and Face made our names with the ladies and where the knives flew out and I had to run from. I'm gonna show you the sliding board that I had to hang upside down on. I'm gonna show you the dorms. Like we're gonna show y'all the things behind the stories that we've told over the years. We're gonna show y'all. So I think it's gonna be dope. And I'm trying to do it before this year is out. So just know that my mind is already manifesting it. I'm about to start getting this money together. I'm going to be back in Virginia and we're going to have time to do it. And Pat, you just going to ride with me. You're going to take them days off. You're going to take your PTO and your whatever other times so you can get paid for your time off. And you riding with me. And we going and we're going to put face and we're going to do this shit. Like, because I feel like showing people is better than telling people sometimes. And to tell people while you show up, like we could tell people, like, because there's certain stories that I don't even know how to tell because I don't know how to make them exciting unless you see the spot that it happened. Like the Big Mike, the Jiggly. If y'all ever heard of stories of Jiggly in our stories, our cousin, our homeboy, like this nigga has a permanent C around his eye from sliding down this certain hill. But if you don't see the hill, you don't get why that's so crazy. And when I tell you how much he weighed, it don't make as much sense unless you see the hill. Like you gotta see this. Like this nigga slid down all that shit. Like, oh, die. That shit crazy work. Like,
I remember that shit.
If I was to be able to tell you, like, we are of age. No, that nigga ran to your house and got band-aid. I remember that nigga got bandaged up by Mom Duke.
Mm-hmm.
He ran to your shit. Yeah. I remember that shit. Like, Face, because Face House was like on the main road, so it was like it was in the neighborhood, but also on the main road. So kind of no matter where you were, you had a direct shot to his crib. So if some shit really went down and it was like, all right, we fucked, you could always get the Face crib. So a lot of the niggas that fuck with Face, like that would be like the crib you ran to, like you just got hurt on the block. Let me run here real quick, get a Band-Aid. I can get back on the street and be good in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got nothing else to do. Everybody else gone. I can get there real quick. We can go play football. We can go play the video game. We can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a very strategic spot that he lived in. You know what I'm saying? You want to go see the girls at Virginia State? Hey, he lived right across the street from the campus. So like literally, like we go fuck with and then hey, we all just head off from there. Everybody meet up there like Voltron and we assemble and go, hey, let's go do it. So it was like it was a very good spot. And his mom didn't mind taking you to the mall. So like if you needed to get to the mall, like me and Face was going to the mall every weekend. I'm gonna tell you, it was a time in our life where it was just like, look, that's where the girls is at. And then him was on some shit like, I'm be honest with you, the girls in our area, we ain't gotta know. It was kind of a wrap for them. They was burned out. I'm gonna be honest, it was cooked. All right, we kind of already. All right, we seen with that life. But over here in Dinwiddie, in Dinwiddie County, over here in the Princess of Georgia's, oh my God, there's a place called Hopewell. Hey, Face, you remember back in Petersburg? Hey, like I'm talking about, we was all over the place. So it was like where the mall, they all keep going there on Saturday. We're gonna get there, get them, and then throughout the week we can make our week based off whatever we do Saturday. So we was, it was no man. I'm gonna go ahead. Give me about 3 minutes, and I'm gonna be right back to give you the next topic. Y'all go ahead, mingle.
Very interesting stories we're gonna have. Oh, the stories we're gonna have. But back to the nasty shit. Like, yeah, boy, some nasty good times back then.
Have you been to the campus since then? That shit look.
Hell no.
It's totally. They got.
I ain't been to the campus in like 15 years.
That shit does not look like anything. I mean, there's some parts that just ain't gonna change, but when you drive through that bitch, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this? Where did this come from?"
I ain't surprised. Remember they had the plans out for the next 15, 20 years when we was there, what they wanted to do.
But they did it, except for the monorail.
You're talking about the ODU?
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, when I tell you, when we hit that campus, we're gonna have to map that shit out by memory, because I'm telling you, it's different.
It's different. I mean, I remember.
Y'all know my aunt that lived down there. Mm-hmm. They got the crib. You know, the kitchen in the kitchen and all that. Mm-hmm. Or her dude, Uncle Billy, like that nigga, he worked for them. So I know some of the things they've changed. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's like a different world. Like, I don't know what the fuck we went to, but them niggas was like, you know what I feel like, Face? And Face gonna feel me more than you Pat, because I don't know how your high school was. But Face gonna feel me when I say this. It's like when we went to Matoka. It's like, as soon as we leave, y'all upgrade the shit and make the shit all nice.
Oh yeah.
Why we had to deal with the bullshit? Like, you waited till literally the year after we left, football hits. Yep. We get you start seeing the apartments and shit building out. You start seeing them renovating Powhatan. You start seeing them renovating a lot of the dorm rooms. And now when I say ODU is like a state-of-the-art, top-notch campus, like, it's what I would have imagined when I wanted to go to Florida State but didn't get accepted. Well, I got accepted, but I had to go to another school first because my grades was some shit senior year. I blame it on my homegirl Cheryl. Yeah, Face laughing because he knows Cheryl. He remember me, Cheryl, and Finch every day at the bus stop. Well, I see y'all niggas in school, niggas. That green car get to rolling, niggas be high as fuck going to school. I ain't do not a damn bit of work in school. I showed up and took tests. And that was the only thing that kept me with a C. Because my test average will be like a 98, 99. And then everything else will be like 40, 30. But them shits was weighted so low, that shit will average out C plus. Oh man, I remember me, Face, my homeboy Kenny, and my homeboy McCoy used to have arguments about who's gonna get the best grade on tests. And like niggas be in that bitch sweating, like bet that nigga won't beat me this week. Not on this social study test, nigga. I know this shit. Like, but it kept us sharp because all of us ended up making it to college just because we competed with each other. Because if we didn't, we probably would have all been some at the JUCO bullshitting around, just fucking professors and acting a fool. We was some. Hey, look, man. When I tell you, like, we was fucking the theater teacher. You remember Mr. Zirko?
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, face, come on, camera. I need to see your face. Do you remember Mr. Zirko?
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, man. When I tell you, man. Hey, look, man. All these news stories y'all see today.
And that's the lawyer of the Podnas.
All right, we're gonna keep on moving, man. The next story tonight, man. All right. Have y'all ever been snubbed for something? Have y'all ever been like, I'm supposed to get this, but I ain't get it? Well, that happened this week to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne really felt like he was supposed to get it. He really felt like he was supposed to be the Super Bowl performer because the Super Bowl is being held in New Orleans this year. But Kendrick Lamar is going to be our Super Bowl performer for halftime this year. How do y'all feel about it? What do y'all think about the snub? Do y'all think it was a snub? And then, like, just your general, yeah, just go.
Wait, did he actually say that he really felt like he was supposed to be?
Yeah, he came out with a statement. I don't know whether it was today or yesterday, but he was like, he definitely is hurt. He definitely thought he was going to be it. You know what I'm saying? Naively, he didn't get any messaging or anything like that. Like, oh, you're going to have the spot. He just really had his hopes up for it and was disappointed. So he don't let it like hold no malice toward Kendrick and none. He more just was like, I'm disappointed and I blame myself for getting my hopes up for something that nobody talked to me about. But he did definitely think that he would be top consideration for it, and he did definitely get disappointed because he wasn't chosen.
How to put it?
Thoughts?
I think my opinion. I feel like if I was to say, like somebody from New Orleans could really say to my opinion, it really doesn't matter what you think. You know what I mean? Like because I could think to myself, if I was the one, if Virginia finally get a fucking football team, somehow, and magically, somehow we end up having a Super Bowl within my lifespan, or whatever, and I can't even really imagine it because we don't have like I mean, our artists are great, but we don't have like that one artist like damn near.
Timberland.
Well, yeah, Timberland. Yeah, he could do a Dr. Dre thing.
Miss it. For real.
Like
all three of them together.
Yeah, I can see that. But it just doesn't seem like and I know I'm wrong because me and Missy are from the same city.
Don't say you wrong. Say what you feel.
But it's a certain type of star thing, like star factor when it comes to like the Super Bowl. Like before, when I actually looked at like the Super Bowl halftime shows before, well, in the beginning it was nothing but marching bands and shit like that. And then you just look at the actual stars that's been up there: Michael Jackson, Prince, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's certain. Like even if it, all right, you can even say it was a lot of white performers. Even with that, they were like the top tier of like white performers. And I'm not saying Lil Wayne is not a top tier artist, because to this day I am still listening to new Lil Wayne verses every time they come out, because he shows out on those verses. But a verse and a performance is two different things.
That's a big fact.
I've seen
I
Kendrick's
also
performances.
yeah, keep going.
We all seen Kendrick's performances after this whole week, you know, and even before that, he's already been on the Super Bowl. That performance on that them few seconds that he was in the Super Bowl, he made an impact to the point that I actually cut it that part and used it in one of our videos and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I've seen Lil Wayne performances.
Yeah.
And I can count on my hand how many times I've said that he killed that shit. And I can count on, I don't have enough hands to say he really wasn't feeling that shit today. We not too long ago, he just said, fuck this shit, I'm not performing, and just pieced out on the performance in Los Angeles. He like he don't have that good performance track record, or like enough to say, hey, I really think he gonna pull off a good Super Bowl. Now, as far as like a surprise special guest and he just comes out and shit like that, yeah, he's great at that. He's fucking awesome at that. We want him to do that. I actually still want
bookmark that.
I still want him to do that. Hopefully, you know, because Kendrick is a Lil Wayne fan. So, you know, and they have a song together. Now, that's the only thing is, I don't know if that song is Super Bowl performance big enough. You know what I'm saying? And it's the simple fact that we know why Kendrick got chosen this year. It's not even the Drake beef. It's not like us. That's it. Niggas want to hear Not Like Us in band form.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you this. Face, I'm gonna let you go too. But then when I go, when I tell y'all like so much shit gonna be echoed in backpack, yeah, I think the culture feels the same way. Go ahead, Faith.
I see it two different ways. I'm a Lil Wayne fan from when we was in middle school, high school. When he put out his first album, he couldn't curse.
Lights out, mask off, creep silent, your lights gone. We done left your block quiet.
I believe I've been listening to Lil Wayne more than most Lil Wayne fans is current fans.
That's my life. When I pull up at the club, sorry, that's my night. I know a lot of niggas out there saying that's not right, but a lot of out there saying that's not right. Bling bling. I only carry big face in there here, no ching ching. And you can take the diamonds, and they say the same thing. Yo, that shit goes so hard. Exactly. I crack myself up. I know I talk a lot when I get back myself up. Yo, that nigga Wayne used to go hard. When I tell you, like, Wayne might have been better before the punchline era. Before he got on the Cassidy, I got to give you a punchline and give you some, like, when that nigga was just, oh my God.
He's doing his damn. He's doing his damn. But
loud pipes, guerrilla warfare.
I'm not mad about the decision. I'm not upset because I don't see it. I feel like people who are upset about it are personally upset because it's something they personally wanted and they're not looking at it as in a business venture. And I feel like the people who made the decision didn't make a personal decision; they made a business decision. I feel like Kendrick was chosen mainly off of his current record that's global right now, and everybody around the world is dancing to it. Everybody's crip walking off of it in every continent. So I feel like that's the main reason he was chosen. But your halftime show can't be just one song. So your performance has to be either leading up to that song or that song is the first major one and you do a trickle down effect. But um I don't feel like just because the Super Bowl is in his hometown and should have been Wayne. I can understand, like I said, I can understand why the coach is mad. It'd have been a perfect fit for him, but maybe, just maybe, it's something bigger than this for him. You feel me? The Super Bowl ain't the end all be all, and I don't feel like that the Super Bowl and having a Super Bowl halftime performance is like a goal for him. I don't feel like it's a goal for him
I'm gonna tell you this, man.
at this point in his career. He may have been upset because he assumed, yeah, it's in my hometown. I'm the biggest artist from out here. Why not me? But at the end of the day, I feel like as a businessman, he sat back and looked at it like, yeah, I really can't be mad if I'm making a business decision and I'm going off just musically right now. What's hot pop and rap right now, and who has every culture dancing to, who has every age going to it. Yeah, I'm still doing my thing lyrically, and I am the best rapper alive. What would I do business wise?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Uh, I think my answer or my thought is a conglomerate of you both. Um, I think we start here, right? Lil Wayne is one of the most decorated, most respected, most admired rappers, most emulated rappers in the past 20 some, 30 some, 40 some years, right? He's one of them ones. He's up there with the Jay-Z's, with the Nas's, with the like these people that we hold in high echelon, like Lil Wayne run, puts him there in all categories, whether we talking about record sales, whether we talking about impact, cultural impact, whether we talking about actual lyrics, whatever the metric is, he's there. I think the problem he runs into is this, right? When you look at Lil Wayne's career, it's been on a hit. It did this. It went up, kind of came down, and then it went up, then it kind of came down, then it went up to the superstar. It was off the stratosphere. It was out of here. And then he's here. He's now here. He's going down. He's in the Styles P. I put him in the Styles P Jadakiss category. Like, you're going to give us a classic verse, but we also don't expect you to like headline Coachella. That was in 20 whatever. We're now here in 2024, going into 2025. That's not your lane no more. You're not the most popping person no more. You don't have the hottest album in the streets. You don't have the hottest song in the streets. You don't have anything that's like today. The people of today that's going to be watching the Super Bowl today, the advertisers of today, like that's going to be like, oh, this is the jam of the week. Whereas Kendrick has the number one song for this many weeks, then it left, then it came back and was a number one song again for a few weeks. Then it came like this nigga song has been the number one song for most of the year since he dropped it. Like, we gotta recognize what it is. Like, he's been in the Billboard charts ever since that song dropped, and now he has a new song, and he has a snippet of a song on his video for the song that also makes us like, well, what's that? Do you have a performance for that? And he has a catalog of songs that are culturally relevant, especially this year when we have so many issues with police again, with Trump again. Like, we have a lot of the issues that he talks about right here, center. Like, if he is the perfect candidate to be the person to do Super Bowl this year. Because the Super Bowl isn't about the city that it's in. Because we've had cities galore, and the person that was Prince was not in Minneapolis when he did his Super Bowl performance. I'ma just be honest. When the heavens opened up and that rain dropped in the middle of Purple Rain, he was not in Minneapolis. I'm just gonna say that.
Most performers
Like
in the
most of your favorite.
Purple rain.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. Most of your favorite. God damn. Gotta
there's
get this
never
point out.
time.
This nigga singing to the woo, woo. Nigga, shut up. Shut up.
There's never been a time that a performer performed in their hometown for the Super Bowl. It's
Hey,
never
look,
been.
man, it's not that. This is not a normal thing. So when we look at like, oh, because we in the last time we was in New Orleans, no New Orleans acts performed. This was not a New Orleans day. We did not get Cash Money and No Limit turn it up. We didn't get Big Frida. We didn't get none of these people that are New Orleans staples. We got whoever was popping that year. I believe it was Maroon 5 or one of them pop act. Like whoever popping that year is who get the Super Bowl. That's really what it is. Whoever had the biggest cultural impact across genres. And when I say that, I mean outside of our hip hop bubble and our black bubble and what we like, what does everybody like? Everybody like not like us. I like the white kids are dancing to it on TikTok. You got it popping in the streets on YouTube. You got it Facebook. The old folks they not like us. They not. It's a cross. It has a lot of demographics that are drawn to
It's
it.
a big crossover.
So you're automatically like the person who made this song probably should do the Super Bowl because now they're gonna get the most advertising dollars, the most different demographics that are all gonna be tuned in to see what this guy does. Because we all know what we're going for. We trying to see what he gonna say about Drake. What he gonna do about Drake? Is he gonna do Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Will he do that at the Super Bowl? We are tuning in to the Super Bowl to see if this nigga do that, and we don't know who gonna be in the Super Bowl yet. Like we don't know if our team gonna be there yet. We don't know none of that. But what we do know is when he show up, this nigga about to do this Not Like Us. Is he gonna do this at the Super Bowl? Will he make this big of a reference right here in the biggest stage possible in America?
More ratings.
So just the thought of him doing it, like if he does every song that is his best song other than that song, right? He wins. He did the Super Bowl.
I think Kendrick.
For the next few weeks, people are going to be talking about he didn't do it. Oh my God. I thought he was gonna do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it at all. He didn't even mention it. Oh my God. I forgot how good Kendrick was. And then you also have the next thing after that. Oh my God, he didn't do it. But look at what he could have said. Bah, 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 bah. Like his algorithm is so crazy right now. You can't help but to do it. It's like Taylor Swift. Like if you could have had Taylor Swift do the halftime last year, you probably would have. But Usher was running the algorithm. Usher dances with this lady. Usher breaks up this happy home. Usher does this. Usher skates backwards. Usher is freaking off on this lady. Like you had so much Usher shit. Yeah, well,
Usher has a residency in Las Vegas.
Like every year it's going to be about who can get the most advertising dollars to this platform. Every year since Michael Jackson was booked only because the year before In Living Color took all of their ratings during the halftime show. Because before this, it was halftime show bands and bullshit ass contests and just dumb shit. Doritos presents But when In Living Color stole all they fucking views, them niggas was like, oh, hold on. We got to get the whatever's most popping this year. That's what's going on here. Michael Jackson, he's great every year. Let's get him today. Okay, now we got the audience. Great, 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 great. Let's keep going from there. We done had Beyonce. We done had Bruno Mars. We done had The Weeknd. We done had whoever was hot that year is probably the guy that got the nod. It's probably the act that got the nod. Whether it was rock, whether it was pop, whether it was soul, whether it was R&B, whatever it was. This is just the first year that a hip hop act got chosen as the number one act, and it's not a producer; it's an actual artist of the hip hop genre. This is just the first time, but that don't mean it got nothing to do with the plays. It's never had nothing to do with the plays.
Purple rain.
Everybody that has been amazing on the Super Bowl has not necessarily been in their place of residence or the place they call home.
There's never been one that's actually been in their hometown performing.
Man,
ever.
Look, man. You and heard what Pat said. Look that shit up.
It's been
look
10
that shit up,
Super
bitch.
Bowls in New Orleans. There's been 10 Super Bowls in New Orleans. Now one of them from New Orleans.
And look, now we back in New Orleans. And the person is still not from New Orleans. But look who was the most popular person this year. Kendrick Lamar is the most popular artist this year. I'm not talking about rap. No. I'm talking about the most popular artist. From the TikToks to the YouTubes to the IGs to the Facebooks to the Twitches to the whatever to the reaction videos. That beef was the biggest because Drake was the biggest. And then the person that kills him. When I tell you, not like us is different.
This is what I got to say about Kendrick. Kendrick has a style. Like the rest of these artists are kind of doing Lil Wayne style of like every 5 seconds there's a new song out or whatever. It was great and crazy for him because he was the only one doing it at the time before 50 Cent. Well, after 50 Cent, I should say. Kendrick's style is that he don't come out as often. He don't maybe other 2 years or stuff like that. He actually takes time with his music, so when it comes out, it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like he takes time with it. It's not microwave or whatever. It's like it's like old school artists back in the day, like Michael Jackson, like Prince. And he's not all in your face in social media all the time. He has a mystique that like superstars now don't have that mystique. We know too much about them. The only thing we know about him is that he's squeaky clean. He's with his family. He's taking care of his kids, his fiance. They're looking happy. Like you don't have no scandals around him. There's no receipts. He's the perfect star for this. I can put him up there and I don't have to worry about no crazy scandal in the background or whatever. I don't have to worry about we found something on the internet about this guy. And every last, like before Drake's last tour, he had the highest rating. He had the highest rating rap tour of all time. And then he could do that whole lineup from his Ken and Friends concert back in LA when he did the video or whatever.
Nigga, I'm gonna tell you what would kill it. If he does, I'm gonna tell you what would kill it. This is the dream lineup for this year. You have Outlaws come out and perform "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac. You have Nas come out and perform "Ether." You perform some militant ass song that like get everybody all crying and in the land of the free, we tired of this oppression. And then you hit them with "Not Like Us." Well, if I tell you, bruh, if he does something like that, where he like pays homage to all of the beefs, and then he just hits you with "Not Like Us" out of no. Oh my god, nigga, that nigga will make everybody in that place shit they pants. Like when I tell you that shit will be the most epic shit ever. Like I want you to think about the lineup that I just gave you. You got your song. You got your okay, I'm building up song. Then you got your song that's like, oh shit, this nigga done hit my emotional cue. God damn it. He done in the arms of the angel. Like one of them songs. Like you know what I'm saying? And then he just hit you with "Not Like Us" to end the whole night. When I tell you niggas would turn the Super Bowl off after his performance, like, well, I'm done for the night. Well, that was the party. We going to the club now, y'all.
I just thought about something. The Super Bowl is in February, right?
Mm-hmm.
Black History Month, right?
Uh-huh.
The Grammys the next week.
Uh-huh.
They already say they're gonna nominate him for that this song.
Keep talking. Keep talking. You already see where I'm going with it. Like I know what's about to happen. Like I see the play.
In my head, what triggered this was, what if he played "Black of the Berry" at the Super Bowl in Black History Month? Oh, whatever. That's what.
And then he end with "Not Like Us," nigga. When I tell you, the black community will be so heavy and fervor for this nigga, he cannot do no wrong for the next 5 to 10 years. He gonna be like Marion Barry was in DC. Mm-hmm. Like he gonna be set. Like, hey man, what I don't care what you did. Like, nigga, we got you. We rolling with you. We rolling with Kendrick.
This 5 what is this first pointer shooter? What is that song about?
Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's first person.
Can you speak normally?
There's
5 of the 4 of them.
That line in first person shooter is it's not aging well. That one line. Big as the Super Bowl. That line is not aging well at all. Hey, you can ignore it. If he got the Super Bowl, stop picking and packing it. Give me your opinion on what I'm about to say. Did he get the Super Bowl just for the 5 I said 5 again. The first person shooter song, big as the Super Bowl. Big as the
bag of the book. All right, I'm done.
Are you done? I'm about to leave. As soon as I say some shit, he gonna start going Bill Cosby on me and shit. Figgity faggity. Pause that.
Bill
Flim flag slumming on.
All right, I'm done. All right. But my point is, we're gonna get to the point where it's just Kendrick all day. So what are we doing? Now
I think he got a bigger play and plan, and I think it's real methodical, and I kind of feel like it's being shown.
Because you about to lead me right into my next topic.
Yep, I think it's being shown in this new song.
Man, the new song from Kendrick. Did y'all hear that?
Yes.
This dropped this week. There's a new song from Kendrick. He is All right. I don't really know how to describe this song from Kendrick.
I'll put it this way.
It's like he's talking. Okay.
Do you think it's a diss?
Not quite.
Okay. I don't think it's a diss at all.
I feel like it is a
commentary on culture.
Yeah, like I feel like he's talking about everybody.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like if it is a diss in there, it's a diss to academics. And like the influencer types. I feel like if it is any type of diss, but to me, I just feel like it's a cleansing. What was that? But I feel like it's a cleansing in hip hop that's been overdue.
I am reincarnated.
Something's going on. Oh, what else I was going to bring up? Oh, and it looked like Nikki had said something. That is the one.
Let me show.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show the image that. All right, I'm back. All right. Give me a second. I want to show this, right?
I like this energy.
Do y'all see this?
I like this energy. Yeah.
Like, this is what he's saying to the public. Now, what I will say about when we talk about Black Air Forces, right? We talk about the energy that it brings, right? As a person who was we call them DCs, we call them uptown.
I was about to say the same shit.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you from in Virginia, we call them those. You know what I'm saying? We call them those. All right. You know what I'm saying? You got your high top, she got your low top, she got your whatevers. But the black, no matter what type of black you got, if you got Black Air Ones, we know what type of time you on. Coming into the game. You're coming in real violent, real aggressive, real fuck everybody.
Yeah.
Real, I'm about to rob you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? We gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like tonight, we gonna fight. Like
And
every time I won Black Air Ones, I'm gonna be honest with you, I got to fight.
And those Air Ones have been used.
When you look at these Air Ones, these are Air Ones that are from somebody who has been in those wars that I'm speaking to. Mm-hmm. They're tied up tight. Why are they tied up tight? Why are they so snug in the neck area of the shoe? Right? I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you why.
Got them right, them kick creases, them stomp down creases. Watch the arrow.
So y'all can't see my arrow. Can y'all see my cursor?
Not right now. I think when you have the bigger screen, bro.
What? Can you see my arrow?
Now you can.
All right. Beautiful. I just want y'all to see my arrow. All right. So y'all see this tight ass neck of the shoe? Y'all see how snug that is? That's cutting off circulation to your foot. But you know what it does? It provides you extra grip. It gives you that extra that foundation you need when you about to whoop somebody's ass. Like, I want y'all to understand what Black Air Force energy is, right? If you look at also these two shoelace holders, right? They don't match. You could tell one is darker than the other. You could tell one is probably from Nike, one is just some shit that this nigga put on there.
Or it might have flipped over. It might just be flipped over. He just didn't lace them shits right.
Hey, look, man, whatever floats your boat. You hear me? But I tell you what. Look at this shit. When we talk about Kendrick, this is the energy we talking about. When we talk about Drake, okay? When we talk about Drake, y'all ain't gonna like what I pull up. Y'all not gonna like it. I'm gonna tell you that now.
We'll probably have some.
Y'all gonna get mad at me when I show it.
Probably some Pradas or some really fancy shoes.
Hey, look, man.
Not the type of shoes you stop people down there.
Hey, look, man. When you look at, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all what we think of when we see Drake. When we see Drake, this is what we think of, okay? Now, I showed y'all what we see when we see Kendrick. This is what we think of. But when we see Drake, this is all we see.
It's not up there. Please.
Give me a second. Hold on. All right, how do I show this? Okay, cause see this is making not as funny. Number bad. Cause now you know what I'm saying. It's like, oh damn. All right, this is what we see. We see Drake.
I can see.
This is what I see when I see Drake. Now I showed y'all what I see when I see Kendrick. I showed y'all what I see when I see Drake. This is the problem that we have inherently in this whole issue. Lil Wayne was not snubbed because, damn it, ain't nobody never performed where they home is. That's just not a thing that just happens because you from there.
Chose Kendrick, it seems.
But I'm gonna also say, damn it, Kendrick is the best artist of the year. He got the number one song, he got the number one features, he got the number one hits, he got the catalog to be able to perform, he got the performance credibility because he's been on the Super Bowl before, he knows what it takes. Like he's done a performance on the Super Bowl, whether it was part of somebody else shit or not, he did it. So when we talk about Kendrick, and his part was one of the better parts. Like man, come on, man. We not about to do this.
We can play some of it. You want to play some of it? The new shit?
What?
You gonna play some of the new shit? The new song?
You want me to play some more of the new shit? Oh,
yeah,
I got you.
Give them a verse and a hook, let them know what, so they can have an idea of what the hell we talking about.
All right, so Kendrick did drop a new album, new song. I won't say a new album. Let me get that clear. Oh, people, he ain't got no album. It's a new song. It's just a song.
Oh, he is dragging this shit out.
I don't know what you talking about. He ain't got a song. It's not that. It's this. Hey, look, man, it's my ass. Y'all lucky I'm presenting this shit to y'all. Y'all hear me? I want y'all to be happy. Yeah. All right. So when I tell y'all we got some.
I just want people to hear get the vibe. Yeah.
already. I just want y'all to understand. We got the vibes of we about to kill him again. This sound like some serial killer shit. It sound like that Meet the Grams. Oh, we're getting alchemist with it. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like an alchemist beat.
Them first two lines, I feel like he talking about Diddy.
Like you're talking about everybody.
That too.
Look, man. I'm gonna tell y'all. We talk about this shit every week on this show, right? On every podcast, every week, it's the same story. Look, man, this generation is cooked. It's so focused on the party that it's literally not able to
And the
function.
party about.
Who the hell wants to deal with this shit? Okay, I got you. I will. But who really wants to, right? So, this is what we got. We're gonna watch the party die. The party done too much. We tired of the party. That's a bar, a whole bar. Well, argue with these clowns.
Everyone is solid. These clowns said really that time. Why reason with these niggas if they can't see the future first? Why argue with these clowns if the circus is well at work? Just walk.
Yep.
Look, man, if we already see the plot, it's certain people we ain't gonna save. Now I'm gonna say this, and you know I'm a staunch Umar detractor, but I'm gonna say one thing he said is, look, it's some people we ain't gonna save. That's true. I hate that. I hate the thoughts and the efforts he put behind that thought, but it is true. Like there's certain people that will continue to roll with the circus because it's more lucrative for them than the truth.
Survival of the fittest.
We gotta let them go. It's sad because we know a lot of these people, we love a lot of these people, but at the end of the day, like I can't lose 1,000,000 people for 3. I'm just saying. You got to know that. Y'all greedy motherfuckers. Y'all take away from the youth. Y'all make your money off of the youth. Y'all live off of the youth. And then at the end of the day, what do we have? A group of adults that are profiting off of the youth culture, but are not actually upholding and living by the standards that we give to these youth. We tell them don't do this, don't do that, and then we doing it. Why would I listen to you? Adults out there, just as if I am a child of this era, what will be the purpose of me listening to you? What are you telling me that I'm not telling myself already? Yeah. That's food for thought right there. Man, okay. we got a couple of things happening there. We got the scammer talk, right? We know that right now the Chase Bank scam is one of the biggest scams. It's on TikTok, it's on Facebook,
All
it's on
niggas going to
IG, it's on
jail.
everywhere. Everywhere. If you've seen it, you've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. It's the biggest thing. But just in general, scammer culture, right? Pat, I'm gonna take your money to make me money. Yeah, like just the fact of the credit card and the full, like, we don't know when this song was made, but I will tell you this: this nigga got his finger on the pulse of what's happening, because that's definitely the number one thing out here is scammers. And then you got the black Air Forces sitting there with the, yep,
Stop them.
that's the nigga I would think would be scamming me, the nigga with the black Air Forces.
Or the nigga that gets stomped out by the damn black Air Forces because he scammed the wrong nigga one day.
Amen and amen. But then we go from there. Man, just the introspection, the talking about what it takes to be a man. We talk about that a lot on this show, right? We talk about our shortcomings as men. We talk about the things that it takes to encompass being a man. We talk about the avenues and the areas that are barriers to us being our best selves as men. And he just comes through with 3 lines and like, yeah, I got y'all. I'm gonna stop it here. If you haven't heard this song, it's called "Watch the Party Die." Black Air Force. It's by Kendrick. It's on all platforms. Y'all can find it. But when I tell y'all, Kendrick is like a lot of people are associating this with Drake and saying it's a Drake diss. I don't think it's that.
I think it's
I think it's more of a introspective, cultural assessment.
Culture.
Yeah, like it's almost like a
Hollywood
political state of the union to the black culture, and all of our different avenues. Right? He's talking to the drug use. He's talking to the politics. He's talking to the beef culture. He's talking to the, like, whatever sector of YouTube you're on, you could probably find a line in here about you. I think that's the craziest part, right? We often think of ourselves as above the fray, and he found a way to give us a song that is very much so touching on the base elements of what makes every single group out here. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. What do y'all think?
I think, like I said, this is all part of his methodical plan that's gonna go all the way up from the Super Bowl to the Grammys. And I feel like every once in a while, like the way he dropped it, you didn't really expect him to actually drop. You don't expect him to do anything. And that's why I'm talking about that mysterious mystique of that superstars used to have. Like you didn't know when Prince and Michael Jackson was going to do something, but when they did it, you'd be like, "Oh shit!" You know what I'm saying? He's kind of bringing that back. You know, and you know what I mean. And it's like, is I feel like we're gonna get a couple of more drops like that, leading up to the Super Bowl, and I don't know what's in his head, but I know he is really crafting this story into reality for real. I appreciate it. I like this. I really like this. I feel like hip hop is actually getting stirred back into. I've been feeling this way for a while, but I feel like it's slowly getting stirred back into that this real shit in the essence to it. Like the reason why we started doing the shit in the first fucking place. Instead of just exploitative music. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. The music is fun. I can't say nah, it ain't. But too much of everything, you know, everything in moderation. You can't have too much of everything.
Amen. Amen. Face Mobby, what's your thoughts on this, man? What are your thoughts on Kendrick getting the Super Bowl and his new song?
It might be, it might be sweet.
Well, all right. We're going to the next topic. Y'all done heard me and Pat. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments, the chat, or the yeah. Let me go back through the comments. We had okay. I can't really tell what these things are. To shout out Honeybee. Love you, girl. God bless your heart. Thank you for being here tonight. The queen of the pod. Honeybee. Honeybee. Last call is in the house. He said, okay, I don't got one. Kimberly Callahan is in the house. Shout out to her. Shout out Black Anonymous in the chat as well. Look, man, y'all keep on sounding off, man. I'm missing something. Oh, when we talking about them number one, we got at them. We got No Vaseline.
Mm-hmm.
And The Bridge is Over.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, the Bridge is Over might be the best beef record ever. And I'll tell you why, Pat. And I know you the hip hop historian of the show, so I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like that song took the longest for people to get over. Like I feel like until Ether, there was no repass or there was nothing Queens could do to get past Brooklyn.
Yeah. It
Like
was
I feel like KRS kind of set that bar so high, like, all right, man, fuck all of y'all. And y'all will never be past us. And until Ether hit and really like I think that's why Ether hit. I actually got that as one of the reasons that Ether was as big of a song as it was, is because it took the crown back from Brooklyn for a lot of Queens people. So it was like their rallying cry. And then on top of that, you got the fact of its cultural impact as far as like outside of New York, how it hit. But as far as in New York, I feel like a lot of what made it win against Super Ugly and other songs that it was going against on Hot 97 at the time, I feel like a lot of that is like the Queens like, hey man, we finally got one. We back, niggas.
It's also another thing, I would say, pretty much, and I feel like this might be a similarity to Kendrick. Nas ain't say shit until the goddamn song dropped, and the only thing he said was, "I was getting over my mom dying."
No, that's not it. That's not it.
He ain't say shit. He ain't say a damn thing. Everybody else was saying shit for him, and that's the same shit that happened to Kendrick. It's that mystique.
I got what you're saying. It's like
It's the
you don't really know what I'm thinking, so when I do hit you with what I'm actually thinking, it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. It's the mystique of it. Like what he gonna do? What he gonna do? Like he ain't doing nothing. And this whole time, it took him this long, blah, 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 blah. It don't matter how long you take. It just matters when you shoot that shot, that bitch better explode. That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
Speaking of exploding, over this past week, there has been a video that's just been exploding over the internet. Your boy Tyreek Hill, wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins, possibly future Hall of Famer. He's one of them ones. He is that, but he ran into the police this week, and I want to show this video, and I want to. It's been split kind of down the middle as far as like what should have happened or who was at fault the most. I'm going to play this video. This is the body cam video, so that way we don't get any like video of the personal person that was involved in the thing, and it's not no bias. It's the police video of what happened when police detained Tyreek Hill this past weekend, and just want to get y'all thoughts, y'all opinions. I have my own thoughts and opinions, obviously, which is why I'm showing it. But yeah, y'all check this out.
Footage from the traffic stop involving Miami Dolphins superstar Tyreek Hill.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man.
Things go wrong from the first moments of the encounter.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Knock on my window like that, man.
As one cop walks away, you can hear him tell his colleague it's Tyreek Hill. Hill is ordered out of the car, or they say they'll break the window.
Give me up, I'm gonna break the window. Get out of the car.
He yanks Hill out of his $300,000 McLaren sports car and puts his knee on Hill's back. We showed the video to former NYPD detective David Sarney, now a professor at the John Jay College of Criminal Justice. How did both sides fail here?
Tariq should have been more compliant, just kept the window open.
Okay.
Keep your window down.
All right. So y'all see the what happened. What's your thought?
From what I understand, wasn't he like on a road that was like they blocked it off for the team or something themselves?
I'm not sure what road he was on.
I was just looking up, like, because as I was looking at the video and I was hearing some situations, then I heard a couple of other podcasts talk about it or whatever. Like, I just feel like it's certain, like, if the situation was he was already on some type of road that was just for that team's because of that game that night or something like that or whatever. I don't know if people actually do that shit in certain cities, but whatever. And the police know this, then they were being assholes or whatever if you trying to get somewhere. If this was just a regular traffic stop and you just speeding anyway or whatever, then you know what happened. You need to be compliant or whatever. But that's my whole thoughts about it. And then I just feel like at certain levels or whatever, I just feel like the police. I'm not always gonna. I'm just me. My personal bias is I'm not going for whatever the fuck the police say at first on media or whatever. It's just too many occurrences where they just cover up shit or they only show but so much stuff up there, and they have the power to do that or whatever. But if the situation was that he was trying to get somewhere and it was the event for the night and he was on the designated road that was built for them people to actually get there on time, and you know he's the main star of the dang team and stuff like that, they just felt like fucking around.
100. I think the biggest problem is they came with the hostile attitude from the jump.
Exactly.
Like there's if it's just a traffic stop, it's just you speeding, you tint, whatever the case may be, right? I feel like those are easy tickets to write. Those are like you want to get home too. You don't know who this is you pulling over. What if it was a drug lord you pulling over and this nigga snap, shoot your whole crew up? Like what's the purpose of coming with the aggressive attitude from the jump. But I also think accountability is key. Right? You don't roll your window back up on the cop. Once you roll the window down, you just let it stay down. You let them see what's going on. If you in the clear, you in the clear. So what's the purpose of like antagonizing or trying to like be tough right now? Like get home and then argue that shit out in court.
Mm-hmm.
You got money, you got lawyers, do that shit in court. Like get home first. Because if them niggas had took this shit the completely different way and beat the fuck out of you and beat you to death and ruined your athletic career, now what? Like what's the purpose? Like what are you proving for some tent and a speeding ticket? It's not an injustice of that level to where you need to like put your life on the line. So just go ahead, just do what they say to do. All right, my window down. What's up, bro? Give me the ticket. I'll sign it. I got you. I'll fight it in court. I'll see you there. All right, I'm gone. Like get to the stadium, get home. Don't fuck with these folks because you see what they own for the past couple of years. Like we know, like it's not a curiosity anymore of what could happen. We know exactly where that shit could go. And you don't know who you dealing with. You might get some cops like you got that's just like, I'm just trying to be a tough guy. But you might got some ones that's like, I'm gonna make an example out of this nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And them the ones you don't know who you dealing with. The same way they don't know who they dealing with. So just be as compliant as possible. Give them their shit. Get the fuck up out of there. If they do some wrong shit, you fight that shit in court. But you get the hell up out of there. Get home. My black men, get home. It's scary to watch a black man do some defiant shit when you know that like that shit can go wrong at any moment. Mm-hmm. And when I say go wrong for us, it don't mean go wrong in the aspect of we get an extra charge. It's like go wrong and we're no longer here. We're unalive. So just get home. Get home and then fight that shit later. Like I hate to say it, but that's what I teach my son. Like go home. Get out of the situation first and then you can fight it. But if you in the middle of it and you trying to fight it and you trying to get like it's too much, like get out. If somebody's chasing you and they got you dead to right, get out. And then we'll talk about how you supposed to do it the next time. But get out of there. Get home. Get to your dad. Get to your parents. Get to your family. Get to your wife. Get to your husband. Get to your son. Get to your daughter. Get to your aunties, your uncles. Get to the people who love you. But don't be out there with them and just bucking. And then you end up, that's the last place we know you. No, we done with that. Get home. Get home.
Yeah.
Shout out Tyreek Hill, man. But I tell you this, that motherfucker's a beast. Cause that nigga went straight out the goddamn handcuffs to scoring 100 and some yards, touchdown, and he did a goddamn handcuff celebration on their ass. Fuck y'all. This is an extra FU to the niggas that detained him. Like, motherfuck y'all. Still got here and acted a fool on this damn field. You can't stop great. So shout out to Tyreek Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you're gonna be petty that way.
Yeah. Be petty and do some shit that don't hurt nobody. Like his celebration in the end zone did not cause anybody physical or mental harm. Like you just went about your day. If you ain't watch football, you ain't even see it. So it didn't even affect your life at all. So it's just like, do that type shit. If you're gonna be petty. But don't throw people on the ground when they got knee injuries and let me throw you on the ground because you made me mad because now I got my ego hurt. Like, hey, fuck off. I wish men would get out their ego. I wish men would just be like, look, man, it ain't that deep. All right, man. You got it. You feel better now? Now let's go. Like, we ain't gotta do all this sometimes. Like, some of that shit is just like, what's the purpose? Like, what have we solved by?
You know, now that you brought that up, if you really think about it, some of the stuff that starts like just the conflicts in general, it just ego being emotional.
Man, it's all about
It
I don't like the way you made me feel. And I can't deal with the
the
feeling. So I'm
most
gonna
sensitive reason.
attack you instead of
The
just dealing with the feeling. Like, all right, why do I
most
even feel that
sensitive
way? Why am
reasons.
I embarrassed? Why
For
am
the
I hurt?
sensitive ass reasons.
What you do to me? Like, and I'm gonna tell you another thing too, man, Pat. It holding on to shit and not letting it go. Like sometimes you'll get somebody like, look, you might say something to me. The reason we've been friends for all these years because you make a joke about me. I hear it, I understand it. Ha ha, he, or I don't like it. But either way, I express myself and I let it go. It ain't like 13 years later, that shit is still eating me away because I ain't deal with it. And now I'm bringing, like, niggas,
Mm-hmm.
grow up.
Yeah.
Either handle it or don't. But once it's past that moment, let that shit go. Because that's killing black men. That's why we lost James Earl. Nigga will hold on to something from 1964 with goddamn somebody. Damn, Lena Horne did him wrong or something. Nigga still holding that shit. Nigga dead as a donut.
For 90 something years?
Hey, look, man. Hey, man. We men. I'm gonna tell you, like, when you look at the rap beef, a lot of that shit, it ain't about some shit that happened today.
Nah, that was about 15 years ago. You're right.
That shit happened last year, and you still ain't let it. Nigga, the nigga has done nothing. He said, I'm gonna smoke his homie. Okay. It's a year later. No homies have been smoked. You still holding that?
He said it in front of everybody. Everybody said it in
So,
front of everybody
but
nowadays. Social
that's the
media.
ego, and that's what I mean. It go back to we as men don't like to let go of that ego shit, so that shit eat away at us, and it causes problems years and years and years and years down the line. Just because somebody ain't said, man, fuck that shit. Man. It ain't that.
A controversial hot take. Some of y'all street legends and OGs that y'all look up to are some of the most sensitive, emotional, and selfish bastards on the face of the earth.
And have snitched more than a lot of niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. The gangster niggas that y'all love has probably been more of a bitch and a snitch than the average nigga walking the street.
And a dirty Mac. And all the
I'm
shit.
telling you, man, niggas is horrible. Niggas ain't shit. I see why women be mad. I get it now. Never mind. Niggas ain't shit.
The loudest person in the room, yo, is usually the worst person.
And if he ain't loud, he's still probably the bitchest nigga in the room. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a lot of bitch niggas. I'm gonna just be clear with it. Like, look, a lot of bitch niggas of all ilks. They be loud, they be quiet, they be whatever. But when you run across them, punch them niggas in the mouth.
If your reason for having a
I'm
conflict,
sorry, God.
if your reason for having a conflict or whatever cannot go past this question, why do you care? If you can't give me a logical reason,
Ooh. I'm gonna do you one better, Pat.
you might be a bitch ass nigga.
Hey, Pat, watch this shit. Watch this shit. You a bitch ass nigga if your words and actions don't match these criteria. Now it can be one of these criteria, but it should be at least one, if not all three. Watch this when I say it, and watch this. If you a bitch ass nigga, your words and your actions will not be kind, will not be helpful, will not be necessary.
Definitely the necessary
If
part.
you're bitch, if you are not a bitch ass nigga, meaning you are a real nigga, a real person, a person that like moves off of what you should move off of in this world, your words and your actions will be either one of the three or all three. They will be kind, they will be helpful, and they will be necessary. If it's not one of them three things, you probably shouldn't say it or do it. Let that shit go.
And I just get a realization from this whole situation that I might be one of the realest in the goddamn world.
Hey, look, man. Every word or every action you do should be one of them three. Like it should be something that you say that should be like, I can't live if I don't say this. I can't function like personally as a person in my deepest, darkest, whatever. I gotta get this off. It should be helpful. It should be something that makes somebody else better or makes yourself better, even by saying or doing. Or it should be necessary. Meaning, if you did not do so, this would be a problem. Meaning, like, I see your hair on fire and I don't say nothing. No, I need to say that. That's necessary. Nigga, your hair on fire. Me telling you about my assessment of your relationship without you asking me for my opinion, that's hate. That's not necessary, helpful, or kind. That's not being a real nigga.
So on that note,
me telling you, hey man, what up? No man. But you get the point. I ain't about to sit there and think of 13 analogies. Y'all get.
Oftentimes people think talking down about people make them look better. They usually make them look worse. But actually making people better make you look great. It looks awesome.
100%. I'll say this. Don't ever get it twisted either. The difference between roasting and the difference between like putting people down. Because somebody gonna hear what you said, Pat, and they gonna go back to the beginning of this episode when we was frying on each other. Listen, us frying on each other is us three knowing each other, knowing each other's triggers, knowing each other's like past, knowing each other's pains, knowing what we can say and get away with and be funny to each other, as opposed to knowing what's going to hurt the feelings of each other. Don't ever get it twisted that like you can be putting your friend down and roasting. Those two are not the same thing. Roasting, Pat gets his shit back off. He gets his jokes in. He gets a laugh too. Putting somebody down is you are talking about somebody that they don't even really, they not comfortable with that. That's not something they cool with. That's not something that, like, I know my truth. I'm good. Like, you joke on me about a fanny pack, I'm cool with it because I know my truth. I'm going to probably laugh at the joke you get off because it's probably going to be something that's really clever. Putting me down is you talking about like my granny dying or something. Like you are degrading me as a human, or you are belittling an important moment to me. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people have lost really good friends because they belittle and hate instead of joning or roasting. And I say that because that's just something God put on my heart. It ain't got nothing to do with what you was talking about, Pat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut any wisdom that you were already providing.
No, I would. You go ahead.
But I know how people think, and I know people will hear what you're saying about that, and they will equate it to how we talk to each other. And they forget we've known each other for 20 plus years, and this is how we talk offline. We enjoy each other's company. I enjoy when my niggas roast me. It's funny. It's usually something that I need to hear, or it's just funny. But they also don't cut me down as a person. Pat joning or getting his shit off at the beginning of the pod don't make me feel less than. Putting people down make people feel less than. I just want people to understand that difference, because a lot of people, especially today in this age of trolling or this age of internet, I can say whatever I want and it should be accepted. No. You can say what you want. That is allowed by the Constitution. But there are consequences and repercussions for anything you say or do. So when I talk to my niggas, I also don't want to lose my friends. When you talk to your friends, that's how you should talk to the world. Because when you talk to your friends, you realize I don't want to lose my homie. I don't want to lose my homegirl. I don't want to lose this person that I've known and that we benefit each other and I love them and I want them to stay in my life and they provide value, right? But with people you don't care about, you will say some reckless shit that will cut them down to the bone and you keep on moving. No, treat everybody like you treat your best friend. That friend you want to keep, that friend that it matters to you. And if you do that, you're going to always be good because you're going to always be walking on the right side of whether I'm being funny and joning or I am harming. I'm sorry. Go ahead, y'all. I'm complete. My bad.
No, you good. You good. You good.
Got you. Just speak.
Good. I was rolling up in microwave and my blunts anyway.
All them honey blunts. All them honey blunts. Gotta love them honey blunts. And if you cheap, them syrup blunts. But either way, them sticky blunts be burning slow as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta love those. Gotta love those. Pat about to be high for a long time tonight, y'all. Oh shit. Pat about to be hitting that blunt forever. That nigga about to hit the tap tap, then a tap tap, and then a tap tap. Then he gonna go to sleep and wake up and be like, "Ooh, it's still some more." Tap tap.
Roll some more. That's
yeah, next week, Pat gonna still be smoking this blunt that he rolling right now. I'm gonna tell y'all that. We gonna be laughing. He gonna be like, "All right, it's a little roach," but we gonna still be hitting that shit. And as he hits that shit, you know what we're gonna be singing? Oh, I'm a single ladies. Oh, I'm a single lady. Oh, I'm a single lady. Put your hand up. Oh. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't get away with that if it wasn't part of an inside joke between three friends that actually get it and know the truth. Otherwise, Pat would just sock the shit out of me and knock me the fuck out. That would be how that would go. So please don't roll up on Pat and try to pull a joke that I pull on. Okay, I just want to make that clear. Like as we're talking about, the differences. I've known him for 20-some years. He knows me. We know each other's deepest, darkest secrets. We've been through arguments, roasting sessions, all kinds of shit. You pull that on Pat, Pat gonna knock the shit out you. I just want you to understand that. I know he's slim, but his fist is big. He has a very big hand. He got them Kawhi Leonard hands, them claws, goddamn Yoshi Bitsu hands. nigga hand look like Vega. So don't just just understand that what I get away with might not be what you get away with. So don't do it. Be very kind and accommodate and yeah. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but I just know people be like, oh, they be joning on Pat. I bet I can do it. Yeah, all right. You gotta understand, me and Face ain't you. And what you can say to me ain't what Pat and Face can say to me. I'ma just know real life is different. And that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. That has nothing to do with a real life situation that could happen or will happen. But I'm just telling y'all.
Fighting stuff, just know I'm a terrible person with the jokes. Like I'm a horrible person with the jokes. Yeah. I'm gonna make you go through therapy.
I don't remember what episode it was. It might have been episode 130 something, 120 something. But Pat snapped one day. And you can kind of hear how Pat feel. Like, all right, niggas, all right. I done let y'all slide, niggas. All right. But it was one episode where like the first 30 minutes is him just going in on me and Face and just snapping back and like if you want to hear a good curse out, I can't remember. I wish I could remember the episode. Pat, if you ever find it, Face, if you ever find it, let me know what episode it was. So I can clip this shit up. But I remember it was either in the early hundreds or the late 90s. I know that. And I remember like we came on and we was joking on you about I'm a single lady. I'm a single lady. And you was like, you know what? God damn it. and you went in on a good rant. And it was good. It was just good roasting and talking shit and just I done had enough of this shit now, which y'all ain't about to do. And I think the public had to hear it. It was good for the public to hear it to know that like Peppy just chilling. He not a pushover. He just fuck with us. Like he not a pushover. Like understand, like there's a very different dynamic between Pat and the normal world and Pat and me and Faith. Like we have a very distinct dynamic that does not reflect how we interact with other people. Even within our clique, like even within the buddies, like you have us as the center three, and then you have Chewy, and you have Jules, and you have Cherry, you have Eugene, you have all these other offshoots of people that are connected. You have these, you know, the II boys, you know, shout out to Mel and them, you know, Mel and me in a fantasy football league right now, and he kicking my ass and stuff. I don't know how that sounded, but yeah. Anyway, just know this ain't. I don't even know where I'm going with. I'm ranting a lot tonight. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Look, I came into the podcast tonight a little tipsy. Okay, and we just continue that trend throughout the evening. So if things don't connect for you, God bless your heart. But damn it, this is where we at. So just know when talking to Padawan or talking to Faith, do not talk to them like you are Tiz. Talk to them like you are a random on the street, because that's how they gonna treat you. Because the conversation ain't gonna go like you come up to all my single ladies to pet. That nigga might punch you dead in your nose, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't want you to be like, well, Tiz did. No, don't put me in that. Cause then that nigga text me, did you tell this nigga? No, I did not. I was over here chilling. That nigga heard the podcast and acted a fool. And now I'm sorry that you done lost your job, Padawan. I ain't mean for you to hit a nigga, but damn it, I'm sorry.
You better goddamn bring some single ladies if you start.
Yeah, because then now you owe him some bitches. Now you got to give him some bitches because he got to get over the fact that he done lost a job. He done knocked nigga the fuck out of the work. Because I'm telling y'all, that nigga hands is like hams. He's really frail. Like his body is frail as fuck. He's skinny as hell. But if he swing one of them goddamn meat cleavers at your ass, like them shit's gonna hit. Like them different. Gotta remember, I have boxed, sparred, slap boxed, or done some type of physical altercation with all of my niggas. These are not weaklings. I wouldn't hang with them if they were. Like, these are some strong ass niggas. They just little. Like, Face is littlest. He's probably the littlest nigga in our clique. Face might be pound for pound the strongest nigga. Like, he's not stronger than Chewy. Chewy probably the strong. Chewy and Jules probably the two strongest niggas. Like, them niggas on that weight shit. Them niggas be in the gym and all that type shit. You know, they be on that Shannon Sharpe with the weight. You know, that's my weight. That's my weight. Come on, Barbell. That's my Barbell. But anyway, like these like the rest of us, we kind of slim bodied. Like I'm 200 pounds, but I'm not a big dude. I'm 5'11" and a half and kind of slim. But it's the knuckle strength. It's like the density of the bones and the torque we get into shit. Like I remember Face, we used to call him J Worm because he was like a Dennis Rodman type nigga. Like he was like he don't look like you'll ever look at Dennis Rodman and you be like, that nigga look like he supposed to be guarding like Ron Harper. And then you see him pushing around Shaq and Tim Duncan, David Robinson. Like, how the fuck is this little nigga push? But then you realize it's something different about like certain people that where like it ain't the size, it's more just like they was built strong. Like Mark Henry could have been 132 pounds. He was gonna be strong like that regardless. Like it's some in his bone density and it's his chi or whatever you call it, the ki, the lin kuei, the yin and the yang, the shit that's in a nigga right? That it's some people that just got that shit that's like, yeah, I'm little, but once it go, it's like a mongoose to a king cobra. Like the king cobra is the stronger of the two. Like it can poison you, it can bite you, it's quick as fuck. But the mongoose just be like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck about all that. Get your bitch ass over here. Like it's like the mongoose just like if you ever heard of Ricky Tikki Tavi, I don't know if y'all read that story growing up in school. Yeah, it was a little kid story. It's like a group of stories by these Indian folk. I think it's by Roald Dahl or one of them Indian writers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about this mongoose, and he just go around fucking up snakes. And these snakes be bigger and faster and stronger, and they more poisonous. But this mongoose just be like, you know what? I'm little, but I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm gonna pick, yeah. And he just be eating up snakes and shit. And like he be fucking up like these bigger things. Like, oh, that sounds crazy.
Face gotta be asleep.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Gotta be.
I don't mean to ruin your airways. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Look, man, we two some change into this, so I'm gonna just go ahead and stop. I ain't got no more topics. That's what we had to talk about. I was gonna talk about the presidential debate, but we can talk about it next week. It's good. It's still gonna have been a debate. They had the debate. Y'all saw what happened. Y'all know niggas is eating cat. Matter of fact, Pat, did you watch the debate?
I did.
I have good attendance.
He said he was there in attendance.
No, my rallies got good attendance, nigga. My rallies.
You said something about rallies? They do got good fries.
Like a big Buford?
No, motherfucker, like Trump's rally. It's a Trump rally. His attendance.
Oh, nigga. I mean, because you came out of nowhere. Like, we ain't heard from you in about 30 minutes, and then you just come back in. Yeah, my rallies got some good.
Yeah.
Nigga, you talking about big Bufords and shit? I'm like, do you want no pickles or no onions? What? I don't know.
I ain't thought about rallies in like 15 years. Them still open?
Hey, can I just say this? Yeah, rallies in Czech are still open. They still big.
Yeah, especially around here.
Can I say this? They probably got the best fries in the game. I know everybody don't like their burgers, or the experience with the chicken sandwich is hit or miss. But them goddamn fries, them seasoned fries, man, they done figure some out. Like, have y'all had Great Value seasoned fries?
No.
I just want y'all to know, if you like seasoned fries and you haven't had Great Values and you don't want to go all the way,
curly fries,
just get you some Great Value from the Walmart. When I tell you them,
the waffle fries.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you what the seasoned fries are. You hit it on the head. They are curly fries, but straight.
A straight curly fry.
Hey, Faith, when I tell you, look, Faith, you know how we grew up. You know the food we grew up on. You know the seasonings we look. When I tell you, go to Walmart the next time you get a chance. Just give you a big bag of Great Value seasoned fries. Put the bitches in the air fryer on 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how hot your air fryer get. I put mine on 13. I put mine on 15, but then I let them cook about 13. And I flip them one time in the middle. When I tell you them goddamn fries, man, I tell you, God, boy, yeah, you punch the shit out poop. You hear me?
Shit, I might have to try that tomorrow.
Trump don't stand a chance. I mean, and you put, I'm gonna tell you what hit hard. Pause. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. I don't mean to say this in the wrong way. God bless.
Cooking with kids.
Look, man. You make you a cold cut sandwich, but you gotta take some deli turkey and some deli ham, and you put that bitch on the sandwich with some Miracle Whip. If you don't like Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, I prefer Miracle Whip over all sauces on the sandwich. But if you don't like that, throw you some mustard on there. But I'm gonna tell you the mustard to get. It's called Golden. It looked like it's supposed to be spelled Golden, but it's with a U. And it's like this mustard that's like it's almost a Dijon mustard, but it ain't. But it's like a yellow mustard with a little hint of spice.
Like a Grey Poupon.
Yeah, but better.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Gordon's is this shit. My grandma put me on it. My granny put me on it when I was a kid, man. She used to put them shit on hot dogs. And when I tell you, man, like this shit, it hit different. But when you put that shit on a sandwich, you want to get a couple of slices of the deli ham, a couple of slices of the deli turkey, right? And you put that on the sandwich. And then if you like cheese, you put the cheese on there. If you don't, whatever. You put some lettuce or some kale or whatever your green of choice is on the top. You want to put some reefer leaves on there, that's what you do. But put some big leaves on there. I prefer, lettuce, romaine lettuce if I got it. And you put that on there with the golden. And when you bite into that sandwich with these seasoned fries, it is the most immaculate combination of flavors and it's like a cacophony of happiness just sets off on your taste buds. And then be like, what the fuck? Oh my God. It's like you ain't even gotta be like no food critic. Like, the food critics usually the ones that understand them little nuances of the flavors and shit. And it seems to be a little bit of rosemary dancing on my palate. No, when I tell you it's like a flavor bomb. Yeah, it's like Lord, it's flavor bomb in my mouth. Make me eat. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all got it.
Oh man.
I don't need to speak anymore. What the fuck is wrong with me?
When you get your deli meat, make sure you inspect it because there's been a lot of recalls lately. That's one thing.
Listeria. Listeria. Listeria.
That's been cooking with tears this week.
Looking for listeria. Listeria.
That bitch owe me money.
Your deli meat is tainted. Listeria. You gonna get sick. Make you doo-doo on yourself. Like dysentery.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Organ trail.
Let me ask you a question. Okay.
Oh no. Is this like would you rather?
No.
Should we
no need for a warning, but Tiz said something in the question. What do y'all feel is more disgusting sounding to say in conversation? If you're talking to someone, if you have to say it, I gotta go shit, or I gotta go doo-doo.
I don't like the word doo-doo.
It just sounds disgusting to me.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
I don't
shit.
like it when
shit sounds more natural, but defecate would like.
You know what I'd rather you say? You know what I'd rather you say?
I have to use the bathroom.
Nope.
Number 2.
Nothing. Just say excuse me.
Excuse me, I'll be back.
And then walk the fuck off. I don't need to know whether you burping, shitting, farting, pissing. I don't need to know whether you got a phone call, somebody called you to, you a diplomat. I don't need to know your personal transgression.
I got the DD.
Just say, excuse me, and walk the fuck off.
Okay,
I won't know what the fuck you did, and I'm gonna probably keep on going about my business.
Even better question: who the fuck? Like, where does anybody know the story of how it originated as being called doo-doo?
Now that is a question.
Yeah.
Like, go.
I know the story.
Like anybody, like go.
I know the story.
I know Dick and Burger. Come on, Tecumseh.
You want to know the story? I tell you the story. So it was this little boy, right?
I'm gonna Google.
His name was Timothy.
Why is it called?
Okay, never mind, because he about to Google. Never mind.
Mhm.
Well, I'm about to make up a good ass yarn. I'm about to have a whole damn story. About to have ninjas and all that shit in it, man. God damn it. Shit ain't got shit to do about shit. But I was about to make up a story about some shit. It was about to be funny.
If it
Y'all
makes
fucking crazy.
sense,
Hell.
Literally, about to make up some story about some shit. Literally.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to be like, yeah, because we was on the island of Dew. And
Do I did it dumb? No did it.
shit.
do.
Shit.
It don't really say there's a.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you why shit is worse. Look how it sounds. Do I did it, dumb did it do? Do I did it, dumb did it shit?
I prefer that one. Shit.
But you're a nasty nigga, so we expect all the worst shit from you. We get it. I got you. We got a whole when you have a whole warning about anything you about to say or do after that.
There's as you say,
That tells people exactly who you are as a person. I just want to be clear with everybody. Everybody on this show say some wild shit. Only one person on this show has an entire video dedicated to this. Just want to be clear. That person smiling at the end of that video was not me. That's fake. The whole face disclaimer just for the type of shit he might do.
And
so we ain't about to do this. Like,
and we had that disclaimer for a while.
Listen, man, we on season 3.
A while because he got.
We are on year 3. People have known us for this long. People have known us since 2020. It's 2024 going into 2025 phase.
At the time, he didn't have dreads.
We're not about to do this.
That's how long we had the disclaimer.
Let's be clear.
And now
G Baby has grown up and grown dreads.
Look at
we're not about to do this. Like we know you. We know you.
He's eyeing like a lion in Zion.
It was cute the first year. Now we like nigga, shut up. Fuck out of here with that bullshit.
He was looking like
the baby face shit don't fly no more. Like we know who you are now.
Now
we have heard the stories.
And now he's a lion. Iron like he's
lion
in Zion right
If you ever want to know about
you
Faze,
were bald then. That's what I was saying.
He told the story on our channel, so it's nothing that I can say that's like crazy. Just go look at the condom story. Just go look at the condom story.
Cut this shit off.
I just want to be clear. Like we all got some stories on the channel. You have all got to know us over the years. What we not about to do is flex like we somebody else today. Nope, same face patenteers you met back then. We just don't care no more because we realize we ain't gonna get monetized. So now we ain't worried about the sponsors and nothing. I say what the fuck I want to say. I also don't work at the job I used to work at. But them niggas ain't never worked at a job they care about like that. So them niggas been talking that shit. So God bless. We know Face way better than we probably should.
I will tell you this. We might not care, but we probably better than the people that's in that job. We probably do the job better.
Look, man. If I gotta deal with all the shit I said when I was divorced, y'all gotta deal with all the shit you said over the years. But what you won't do is ever make a face at me or come at me and think I ain't got ammo. I edit these videos. I got unedited videos of some earlier episodes. I just want to remind y'all.
And I just want to remind you,
Face who decided to drop all. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I got the files. Google Drive is a motherfucker.
I would like to.
Apple iCloud is a motherfucker. I got some shit that ain't on Google Drive that y'all be like, oh shit, where that nigga get that from? We did that Zoom.
I would like to say that I don't ever try to joke you at all, Tiz, unless provoked at all.
I was gonna say because you definitely, I got a file on that too. Again, I told people already. It was on one of them early episodes in the 90s. I remember that shit though because I remember you snapped. I never seen. I remember faces. I remember faces face while you were going off. I've never seen you like snap like that. Like you went off like if I was in your presence, you would have punched me that day. Like I probably would have got stole off on that day. I ain't gonna even front. And I know me, but you would have stole me that day. Like when I saw your face and I saw Face's face reacted to your face as you were talking, I was like, oh.
I would
Just one of them moments. Let me just shut up and let them get it off then. All right. Go ahead.
I would like to say that you and Face are my closest friends, and I would.
Hey, look, bro. Listen to me. All my closest friends have been DDT, choked out, or drop kicked by myself. And on the same token, all of my closest friends have done the same to me. I don't get. Look, man. I ain't fucking with you if you can't beat my ass. If I can beat your ass every time, something wrong. Now, I will say this. If I can beat your ass, say we got 10 times and I beat your ass 6 or 7 times out of that 10, cool. But you better have at least 3 where you like, oh, I whooped that nigga ass. Otherwise, why the fuck am I hanging with you? You a weak thing. I'm about to beat your ass. That mean the next nigga about beat your ass. No. The nigga that can me out of any the nigga that's gonna make it spicy. Like, hey, if I ever do get out of line, this nigga gonna pull me back and check. Like, hey, yeah, all right, nigga, you thought you forgot who I am. Come here, nigga. Calm down. Calm down. Tiz, calm down. Like, there have been moments.
I am a man of peace.
I just dropped my drink down. Hold on one.
I like to say that I'm a man of peace and I try to be peaceful. Well, there is a nigga inside my mind. Pause.
No, what I mean is this.
That's crazy.
I've been at parties in full raging Tiz mode, which you have seen. Like you've seen raging Tiz mode where it's like,
it's scary.
Okay, it's Juggernaut. Like it's nothing gonna calm him down. He's running through everything that gets in front of him, and I've had Chewy or Face come and grip me up in a way where it's such a like no matter what I want to do, it ain't moving. Now, if you want to go muscle for muscle, I'm probably stronger than Face. But Face know that shit. Mm-hmm. So when I'm saying like it ain't about the brute, like I'm an ogre, it's like every nigga in my clique can handle himself in a way that if I'm ever out of control, they can control me. And that's what means, that's what shows me what a nigga is. Like, if it ever go down to it, as nice as you are to me, Pat, I do believe that if it went down to it, you would be able to be enough of an adversary where I gotta shut my shit down. All right, you got it, bro.
I appreciate
it. My bad. Like, and that's how I think of every friend that I have as of this age is because as well as I can whip their ass, they can whip mine. So it's not like it's like a evening out of things. It's like I understand, and no matter how different our personalities are, if it go down to it and I'm out of control, I need niggas around me that can check me. That makes sense?
Yeah, I understand.
So like every nigga that fuck with me, like I know in some way there is a checks and balances. It's like the Congress. Like I can't get so out of pocket as Congress that I forget that the Supreme Court and the president's still there. And yes, I can check them too. But they can check me too. Like me and Face have come to standstills where we are in like literal submission holes for hours. I don't mean this as a euphemism. I mean, me and him sit there from we got out of school, we start the wrestling match, and it is now dinner time. Street lights on, parents calling, my mama trying to figure out, well, why are you still at Face House? Me and him is downstairs in the basement in a choke. I got his leg, he got my arm, and neither one of us will let go. But if any one of us go any tighter, we both broke. That type shit. Like, these are the type of situations like I have to put myself in mentally to understand that you are a person that I can fuck with. Like, even on a sparring level, like on a verbal level, like I gotta know that mentally I may fuck you up on certain topics, but in general, you can whoop my ass too. It may be certain topics where you fuck me up, but it gotta be an equality thing for me, for my brain to operate and say you my friend. If I can just whoop your ass, it's nothing for me. Like, what you gonna do when this shit get raw and the nigga that can whoop my ass is there? What you gonna do? Nah, I need to know you can whoop my ass first, at least once or twice, because then at least I know when the shit get raw and this nigga that can whoop my ass is there, you got my back and you ain't about to turn and run. Otherwise, I don't know the fuck you about to do. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, for me, if you are a buddy, if you are a person that is on my handful at this, if you in the group chat, the group me, you know it's something about you that, like, Tiz, at least, if nobody else in the clique see it, Tiz said, yeah, he wasn't the one. When I go my hardest, he can go his hardest, and it's like a stalemate. Like, I need the Batman to my Superman. Like, we just fuck each other up then. But we gonna win.
If it's ever a time I black out and it's over with and I'm okay, but I don't think it's over with and I'm still continuing, please pull me away.
Listen to who you are, Pat. You are the person that if me, Chewy, or Face ever see you really lose it, we stop. That makes sense. Like we fuck with you because not only your resilience, but because we realize that if you ever go nuclear, that's past what we going. Because of the kindness that you show. Like, you one of them quiet ones. You one of them ones that, like, all right, we know, like, we can fuck with Pat, but if we fuck with Pat gonna kill one of us.
I'm sorry.
No, it ain't trying to be funny or nothing. It's like, no, Pat will put you in a pillowcase, and nobody knows that you gone. You just nigga will run your social media accounts and everything, and people think you alive as fuck for 10 years, and this nigga had you in a pillowcase rotting in his basement somewhere, and don't nobody know. His mama don't know, sister, brother don't know, cousin don't know. The rest of the kids don't know. They just think you went on a vacation and got lost or something.
You said, well, I'm a version of what?
Gutter, like Biggie had his his homie Gutter. Mm-hmm. You're our version of Gutter.
Yo, Pat will find a goddamn AI version of your voice and run everything. Like, Pat would do the podcast as one of us if he killed one of us. Like, there would literally be a Tiz voice every week going, hey guys, welcome to the Podnas. And that nigga will be running it from his computer, sitting at the crib. Tiz would say this. and nobody would know. 15 years down the line, they still be looking for my ass, and my wife be like, well, damn, I had a missing person report out for all these years, and then next thing you know, Pat be like, I don't know what happened to Tiz. He's been on the podcast every week though.
I think y'all been talking to.
And then it'd be a random comic book about the shit come out, and my ass be a nigga that had a Mega Man arm, but then got shot the fuck up in the first comic, and then I don't make it past the first episode.
Your ass
I know how this shit go. Like, I done seen this shit already. Pat wasn't the one. He nutted. So don't ever think that it's a weak link in our crew. We crew because we'll fuck each other up. I found out about Face because I realized I'm physically stronger than this nigga. And I got to thinking shit was sweet. And then in 8th grade, maybe? Yeah, 8th grade, because we was still in Matoko Middle. This nigga took all of them. Like when I say all, I don't mean like there was one card left behind. Nigga took my entire basketball collection. I had every basketball card of it. I'm talking about Shaq rookie cards, Charles Barkley rookie cards. I had a Michael Jordan rookie card, diamond edition, Fleer special. Like when I tell you this card at the time, it was worth thousands. At the time, this is in 1997, 98.
That was a good year.
At the time, it was worth thousands.
Wu-Tang Forever was out there.
It's literally, I don't even, okay. The last time I looked it up was in about 2010. That card was worth at that time over 6 figures, like a high 6 figures. This nigga took every card I owned, bent them up, put them back in my locker.
It's the simple fact that he put it back in your locker.
No,
that's the sinister part.
They're in my locker to start with. So the last place I put them is there. I come back. Every single card is bent in half. Like bent in half where you can't unfold it and the crease go away. Like you see this big ass, deep ass, wrinkled ass line down the middle of every single card. When I tell you that nigga shot thousands of dollars away, I'm gonna tell you what the argument was about. And this what made me know, oh, this nigga think like me. It was about some game we played in PE that year. It was over, I don't know whether it was team handball or ping pong or whatever the sport was that week. It was something dumb, but it was, oh, this nigga talking shit about that. I see you. Okay. And I'm going to tell you the fucked up part about it. He's one of them. He's one of them crackhead type niggas. Nigga tried to help me look for the nigga that fucked up my car.
The other sinister.
This nigga helped me look for a week before he admitted. Okay, yeah, it was me. I did it. This nigga helped me. I'm talking about when I talk about I'm going through niggas like, hey, Face, when I say this name, you go trip. When I say this name, you go trip. I'm talking about we done went through asking niggas like Delaney Freeman, like Thomas Burkhalter, like random names that like, nigga, this, I know this nigga ain't really got nothing to do with it, but he go to my school, so let me ask him. He was in my PE class this year. Like this nigga got me asking random for like I know this nigga ain't got nothing to do it, but let me ask him because he in the class. And this nigga sitting here beside me every day with a full ass basketball card collection that me and him be trading off of. So he know what cards I got. He know me and him go through the goddamn books together, the little Beckett books. Like, oh yeah, this card is worth $13,000 this week. Like I'm talking about, like me and this nigga is going to buy packs together from the little comic book shop over Colonial Heights. That's how I was like, oh, this nigga, he different like me. He diabolical. He'll go to extra link just to he petty on a different level. And when you petty LaBelle like me, I gotta respect it because it equals out to like you will be that petty against me. So as petty as I could be against you, you could be against me. So let's be friends. It's like Darkseid meets Thanos. It's like, well, nigga, let's just be cool. Like we can do this, but then we both gone. Let's just be cool then. We equal each other out. We work. You got the yin to my yang, my nigga. Like he was able to do the dastardly shit that I would like. My heart, I had the heart, I had the compassion. I ain't gonna do that to that level. I ain't gonna kill him. Face was the kill shot. Like I'd fuck him up, but I'd give him mercy. You know who it was? I was Ryu, and Face was always Violent Ken. if you've ever played the video game Street Fighter or versus Street Fighter or SNK versus or Capcom versus that, whatever. Like, Evil Ken and Violent Ken is like, it's not he a bad guy. He's just willing to take it to the levels that everybody else is kind of like, all right, man, we beat your ass already. Let you live. Go fight another day, nigga. Sagata and Ryu, they had that understanding, like, we're gonna fuck each other up, but I ain't gonna kill you, bro. You got it. I'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.
Even Ryu and Ken had that, but Violent Ken was just like, I'm gonna kill everybody. Oh, he had that Shannon Sharpe energy.
Black Air Force Ken.
And that
Black
was
Air
kind of
Force
fake. And he was the first person other than myself that I saw had that energy, like, yeah, you gonna take this, dick, bitch. And I don't mean to each other, I mean to the women. Okay, hold on. Let me restate that. What I meant was the energy Shannon Sharpe had toward pussy is the energy we had toward everyday people, because we was about to fuck people up. Like, we was violent, we were aggressive, we were willing to be sadistic and like hyper violent to people's everyday transgressions. So like, you would throw a punch and we would like slice you up and shit, and then like do some like throw dirt into the wounds before we left. Like, we were them violent type, like, I don't want to see you die today. I want to see you die every day for an eternity. Like, we was them evil type niggas. And he was like, the first time I met another nigga that was like me, it was FaZe. It was like, oh, you get it. You get it. Because most niggas just thought, oh, that nigga crazy. He was like, oh, no. I like this type. This is it. What you said? Yeah. And guess what? I'm going to take it here. And that's when he would lose me. But it was the fact that he was willing to take it the way I was willing to take it is the point I made. I know I'm rambling. God bless the liquor.
Sometimes you got to show the extreme so people will know the extreme.
I was going somewhere with it, and it was based off of our topics. I swear to God, it had something to do with what we were talking about. But what I will say, did y'all see the first debate between Trump and Kamala?
Yes, it was hilarious.
Okay.
One more thing. I gotta go back to this. She said my rallies had low numbers. My rallies always have high numbers. My attendance, always big attendance. The biggest rallies ever.
Bigly.
And in Springfield, they're eating cats.
They're eating pets.
I saw it on the internet. I saw it.
They're eating the pets. They're eating the domestic pets. They're eating them. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs.
I saw it. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the hamsters. The gerbils. It's a whole thing. I know that they would say that.
I've seen it on the TV. I've seen it on the television.
They eat dogs and they eat gerbils and they eat hamsters and cats and rats.
I'm sorry, Mr. Trump. I've spoken with the city manager. And he said there's no reports of that happening.
They fact checked them on like at real time.
When Fox News after the debate says you lost the debate, you know you fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
That's when you've lost it. Like the Republicans are about to turn on Trump. I see it. They're about to go for Kamala and start representing all their little people in their little local elections. I see it turning. Because Trump says, like, nigga. This nigga was turning red at the slightest evidence of something that he did wrong. What? I don't have any cases, and they're all,
I'm never responsible for that. I only showed up that day to give a speech. They invited me. They said they wanted me to give a speech. I came and gave a speech. That was it. It was an awesome day. I told them it would be an awesome rally. They came to the rally. I came to give a speech, and that's all that happened.
FaZe got a great Trump
niggas walked out. The niggas walked out. I saw them. They Like, yeah,
And Kamala told y'all too. Like, yeah, you go to a rally. Go. That's some shit when you tell people, hey, go to my opponent's events. You go there. You go. Like
and it's still in.
that's some shit. Like you're
I'm gonna
telling
tell
them.
you what the hardest shit is. The shit that Trump ran on is no longer relevant today. Right? All right, watch this. You had the Proud Boys the last election, right? They were the ones that did the January 6th shit. They were the hyper MAGA guys, right? I'm gonna tell you what happened. So many cases got put against Trump. He lost so many that it became hard to even still fight against the narrative. Like, all right, so when me and Face talk about like we were like hypervigilant, like, this is what I thought. That's until evidence comes. Evidence has a way of like humbling shit. So much evidence has been there that Trump is not as strong as what he made y'all think on January 6th, that a lot of his supporters are now like, you need to pop up and show. If you don't, every time you fuck up, you lose about a good 100,000 to 200,000 of us. And you keep having them losses over the past 4 years. And now we're at the height of the election where we're ready to ride for you, sir. Don't fuck this up. And then you get to talking about cats getting eaten and just and every single topic, no matter what they talking about, hunger. Well, the immigrants and they're eating cats, they're eating dogs in Springfield.
Y'all got a good
and then
impression.
they was talking about the homeless situation. Well, they're eating cats and they're eating dogs, and it's Springfield. And then they was talking about the taxes being raised and inflation. Well, they're eating cats. Like when you have the same answer to everything, at some point, even your people be like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? This nigga is he Joe Biden too? I think this is Joe Biden. And they realize, oh no, this real estate Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden. It's just this nigga sold real estate instead of riding the train from Delaware every day. But it's the same nigga.
Yeah, it is.
That nigga ain't talking about nothing intelligible. We don't know what the fuck he's saying.
What it was is you had an old white man trying to argue with a black woman on a national stage, and didn't go so well because motherfuckers really saw that. Well, I really can't argue with a black woman, which we already knew.
I'm gonna tell you what hit.
You need to try to argue with a black woman.
This is meme culture. This is not Kennedy versus Nixon, where it's like substance over substance, right? It's meme culture. It's who has the biggest moment. Kamala had the biggest moment. Even her facial expressions became memes of just like, what is this nigga talking about? And the more you keep, and I'm gonna tell you, and this is how dumb Trump was. Both candidates had teams that schooled them on what to look forward to. They were like, Kamala, manage your facial expressions. Make sure you trigger him with your facial expressions, and make sure your statements always start with, not only are you going to give us some substance, even if you don't answer the question, you're going to give us some oomph, but you're also going to make sure you tap on to something about his ego. You're going to hit at something, some type of a number or something that makes him feel like he has to defend himself. And Trump couldn't resist. He can't resist the feeling of, you said something, I got to say something back. I got to get the last word, even if it's the dumbest word. I just gotta be the one that feel like I won this. I said it. I did it. And he's like a big baby in that aspect. And she played him like a fiddle. She said, "Oh yeah, your campaign numbers looking low over there." No, it's not. And then they were eating the cats. They were eating the cats. I saw it on the internet.
Why do I care if they eating cats?
Nigga, what? We were talking about this.
They're eating cats. They're eating the domestic animals. They're eating dogs. They're eating puppies.
She was going based off of the rhetoric that she would say something, and she would be smart enough to trigger him in that statement to where she stayed on topic. It might not have been an actual direct answer to the question. I give her that because she was tap dancing too. But the difference in this debate to me is the ability to stay on topic and make sure even your campaign rhetoric, quote unquote, matches the topic at hand, as opposed to I'm so frazzled by what you said about me that I can't even contain myself. I'm just trying to look for digs. And now I sound crazy because I'm talking about shit that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. And that's what Trump kept doing. Trump was talking about shit that, like, what are you talking about? The whole thing was everybody looking at him like Kamala did. Like, it was a bunch of what? Wait, okay, what?
I want to say this about black people. I don't think black
what page you on? Because I ain't got that in my book. I don't say that. What you
black
read?
people are able to control their facial expressions. I think as soon as we hear something and that shit sound weird,
I think black people are willing to control their emotion.
yeah. But that facial
I don't know about face. Face, we gonna show. Like, I may not be that frustrated, but I'm gonna be like,
did anybody else hear this bullshit?
Yeah, it's almost like we have a fourth wall of like audience that's watching our lives, and we always look into that fourth wall to get confirmation. Like,
like an episode of Office or some shit.
Like, even when a nigga try you right, even if Trump try you right, there's nothing that he said that you're speaking to. It's him you speaking to. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking to? All right. You ain't talking to nobody. It's just this imaginary fourth wall that black people build up from an early age of like, do you see this shit that I'm doing? It ain't just me. It can't be just me. It can't be just me. Do y'all see what this nigga doing? Why he talk? He know me? He don't know. He don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, I got it. This nigga tripping. Oh, y'all see that? Like, it's the y'all. That's y'all back there. Trump be trying to find the y'all, but ain't got no y'all.
The y'all trying to figure out what he's saying.
That's the bar. He wants to have a y'all. He longs to have a y'all. In his brain, he has a y'all. But when we look at it in practical effect, the y'all will sit there and finish your sentence for you. Like, there's moments where I can be snapping and can't get the words out. And as I'm trying to fumble through it, one of my homeboys will finish that shit. Cause that motherfucker said it. Yeah. Now, he ain't even got to hear all of what I said. He just heard the basic gist of what I was going. And he realized, oh, that nigga did this, that, and the third. I got it. I got it. Cause that nigga did. And he a fuck nigga cause of... It's Trump don't have that. Trump don't have the y'all. Trump is him. And he got people that fuck with a lot of the feeling of Trump. You got to have people that fuck with your words. And people don't realize how important words are, right? We in an era of rhetoric and the feeling of a sentence being more important than the rhetoric. Until the feeling of the sentence cannot overpower the rhetoric. Trump is at a state in his life where he's so old and dumb, he can't speak over the rhetoric no more. What he says and he feels actually comes out. And if he don't have rhetoric to combat that, he just sound old, crazy, and like, what the fuck is going on with this? Is he all right?
And Bidenish.
That part. Kamala is older, but she's not elderly. Trump and Biden are elderly, old ass white men that's like holding it together by duct tape. Like, what they say, it's like, oh, this every time you know it's coming. Like, oh, this why he say that? Oh God, Jesus. Oh, all right.
It's like the drunk uncle.
Yeah, he is the Trump, Biden are the drunk uncles. They are just, you know, cause girl, baby girl, I love you, girl.
And you know they're eating cats.
And then the nephews and the nieces got to come through. Like, I'm sorry, he don't mean no harm. He on this medication. He didn't take it today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you dealing with those two dynamics at the same time. But Biden and Trump, because of the internet era, I feel like they still part of the cool kids. Like, for me, when I say certain shit, I realize past a certain age is not gonna land. I even realize past you and Faith, certain people ain't gonna get it. It's gonna be that. So let me correct it right here in a moment, or as I realize later on, and I come back and correct myself, right? But there's a lot of people who don't understand that, yo, you sound crazy right now. They really feel like, oh, that made the most sense ever. But it's because they live in 2022 or 2020 or 2000. They don't live in 2024 where everything is a cancer, everything is an intellectual, and we will break apart and meme all of that shit. You're about to look stupid
for no reason
because you didn't think. Go ahead. I heard you about to say something.
Oh no. I said you about to look. You said you about to look stupid, and I was like, for no reason. But then I said to myself, nah, it's a reason. You stupid. That's part of it.
People will never stop people from being who they are. That shit is undefeated. Genealogy is undefeated. Genes, your DNA, the fabric of who you are is undefeated. Who you were when you was a kid is who you are now. That little nigga that was a toddler that was bullying niggas, he's still a bully now. He ain't learned no better. That little nigga that was just always figuring out shit with the blocks, and he was smart as fuck on the carpet. And at carpet time, he seemed to always be able to focus more than the other ones. That nigga still the same way today. He Dr. Drew. Like, look, man. This shit ain't rocket science, man. This shit is checkers, not chess. Is 1 + 1, not algebra. Yeah. I'm just rambling at this point.
Well, you
but
know,
we a lot of hours in. I will say this. I don't know who I'm gonna vote for. I don't want to vote. If I let me come. Let me make sure people can see. I don't want to vote. I don't like Kamala. I don't like Trump. I don't like the alternate they gave us with RFK. Unless AOC, Michael Eric Dyson, Angela Rye, or one of them run and they win, I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man.
Yeah,
this
definitely
shit is rigged. It's about to fuck us up the same way everything fucked us up before this election. Things are going to get worse before they get better, and I don't care anymore. Like, I don't have any passion for it. So I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote Democratic because that's what I voted more often than not in most elections. Now, there have been elections. Excuse me.
I'm voting for me. Write my name in. See, you were joking on me earlier about dying.
Because I'm lying. Nigga, I ain't voting.
Like that.
Nigga. You like that setup, bitch. I ain't know what's going on. Gotcha, bitch. I was waiting on you.
Yeah, you Kendrick me.
I was waiting on you to say something. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Hey, look, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. My wife doesn't even realize that this is a thing yet. My mama don't know. Nobody know yet. Tiz is not voting this year for any presidential candidate. I'm writing in my candidate, and I'm voting for that write-in candidate.
You do
every other position, I'll be voting. So I'll be voting for like all Congress positions, any types of local policies that are on the ballot, that type of thing. I'll be voting for that for sure. But as far as the actual president of the United States, like I realized my vote is not going to matter this year.
I'm voting for me. All right, my name in.
I'm done, man. I'm done with these niggas. Okay, if you write your name, I will second that motion. I'll write your name in too. Your real name.
I vote. Yep. I write my name in every year when I vote. Why the fuck?
Well, say less then. Tony Alexander. Oh shit.
I don't give a goddamn. Put it in.
This was Patreon.
Oh shit. Vote for me.
My bad, y'all.
Vote for me.
I'm going to. Yeah. Before I put it on Spotify, it would be that part would be cut out. My bad. I'm tripping.
Vote for me.
This will happen when you get tipsy and get too comfortable with your niggas. See, this will happen when you have barbershop talk. Because it can go anywhere. And yeah. I don't know my niggas as y'all know them, okay? I know them behind the scenes. I know these niggas for real. This is not what, yeah. When y'all be like, go Pat, go face, I know this nigga. This ain't no go face. This nigga that sat there and got his shit together for the week. I know how that nigga be talking out, nigga. That shit do not be sounding all articulate and Martin Luther King like when y'all be like, go face behind the scenes.
I don't know what he's talking about. All I know is my rallies.
Look at him, asking for big Bufors as we speak. Yeah, big Buford head.
You can go to McDonald's. I can buy for the whole community. I can get number one to the community. The community will love it. It'll be awesome.
Hey, look, man, Big Buford used to be the shit. I'm just gonna say that. I know that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but when I used to eat beef, Big Bufords were the shit. Like you can get like 5 of them shits for like $5 and some fries, some of them seasoned fries, and from Rallies or Checkers, man, your night was hit. It was like them double cheeseburgers when they first dropped for $1 at McDonald's back in the day when we was eating that pink paste meat.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, we were fucking them damn burgers up, boy. Them pink paste meat burgers.
Double cheeseburger. Wait.
Boy, that was a club thing. We had about 5 of them shit. They was only $1. Remember, they put them on the dollar menu. They had that dollar menu. You get look. What we used to do is we take a 5. You would get 3 double cheeseburgers and 2 fries, or 2 double cheeseburgers and 3 fries, depending on how you divvied up your hunger. And then you would take another 5 and you would buy a Nick bag, get you a bag of weed. Then you buy another 5, and that would be your blunts and your alcohol for the evening to go to the party. And then you had your 5 to get in the party, because back then it was only $5 to get in the average party. If you had to pay $10, that shit was about to be the party of the century, and you knew okay, we saving up for this going. But $5-10, you in the party, you in the club. I don't care what club or party you went to, you was in there for that much. And half the time we knew niggas, so we just going in there. Or we running the door, so shit, you giving us $5. Thank you. So, yeah. But what I'm saying is, good time had by all. I remember
Vote for
that.
me.
Yeah, it was a lot of voting. There wasn't no voting for you, nigga. It was voting for a lot of shit. It was a lot of votes going up. A lot of ballots being dropped in the box.
Vote for the hoes.
It had
Vote
nothing
for
to
the
do with
hoes.
you. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, look here, man. When I tell you, them early 2000s,
Donald J. Trump. Donald J.
Them girl.
It's the Don.
I like them girls with them golds and
hey, look, man, I'm
I
gonna be
like them
nasty.
girls with them gold in
girls
their
from
mouth.
the
I'm gonna
dirty
be
I like
real.
them girls from the
I have
dirty
not felt
fucking
that
south.
feeling
I
until
like them girls.
last night.
I like them girls. I like them girls.
Oh, bro, last night my old lady came in, made me feel like a hoe. Had my hips hurting after the ordeal. You know how when the lady come in from the like, I've been out with the girls or I've been at the brunch or you know that fit. I'm rah like a dungeon dragon. Boy, when I tell you, man, my hips was sore as fuck until like 3:30 this afternoon. I'm just getting right where I can walk with a normal like. Nigga, what is you on? Where you been? What's wrong with you? Why you acting like this? I got balls. Don't treat me like this.
It's
My wife slutted me out.
It's the conversations they have. It them goddamn.
Boy, she slutted me the fuck out. I don't know what them niggas talked about last night, but I got slutted. I felt so like a piece of meat, like so objectified and hold out. Like I'm more than just my dick. I'm more than a penis. I'm a man.
Fuck yeah.
Man, my old lady said, yeah, fuck all of that, nigga. Use my bitch tonight. Ha, ha, ha. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. That bitch went Nicki Minaj on the goddamn monster beat. She went, yeah, fuck all you niggas. This is for the ladies tonight. Rah, rah. Man, when I tell
you, Missy Elliott and them on you, oh, this is late night.
No shit. Good video. Good time.
Hold on. I gotta turn the camera off of this because I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna tell you this. Oh shit, nigga. This how bitch made the old lady went on me. My wife has broken my dick before. Meaning she rolled it to bleeding. Only about 3% of niggas out there have experienced what that looks and feels like. Where they just come down too hard and you just like, hold on, it don't go that way. Ah! And when I tell you she broke it. And last night was not like I was like, what are you on? Like, are you trying to do it again? Do you realize the Holocaust you caused the first time? Oh no, she was like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon. Rah, rah, like a dungeon dragon.
Shouts out to Uncle Shannon Sharpe.
Nigga. Oh, that's my Michelle. Oh, you gonna take this dick. Oh, that's my Michelle. Oh, come on, baby.
They eating cats.
Come on,
that's your name is Michelle. Your name is Michelle.
Let the party die and start eating the cats.
Boy, she made me feel like Michelle. I'm talking about y'all ever been straight legged and straight toed at the same time? Do y'all understand? No, nigga, I'm asking a question. Don't me, nigga. Don't start lying, nigga. I'm asking you a question. Have you ever been straight toed and straight legged at the same time, nigga?
Meaning?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Face man enough to admit it. Face man enough to know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
what they say?
I've had my escapade.
Give me this dick. And they be just like, ah. And the next thing you know, you in there like, ah.
Yes, and a few times in my life, yes.
Hey, look at all my little dick niggas that ain't never made a woman come before out there. Like, I ain't never. What these sounds they making? I don't know what they talking about no more. I think they lost me. Well, that's your little dick. I'm sorry that you ain't made a woman come before, but nigga, get a rose or something and get your life together. But figure this shit out. God damn it. If you don't know what we talking about, then I'm sorry for you. Your life
Rose
has
don't
been
make it worse
very,
for him.
very sad, and you probably a young nigga because y'all are socially awkward. So I know y'all be struggling. But everybody in my crew that's 30 and above, y'all know exactly what that sound is when a woman go from
Spooky hours.
Like nigga, what? Hold on, who this nigga that just walked in the room? It was just me and you. Who this nigga you done invited in here?
And remember that scene.
Why you sound like that?
Remember that scene for Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood and he hit up the girl in the goddamn
I'm so
and she
sorry.
her face turned white.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry that and next thing you don't hear. That's the sound of the waves hitting the shore, if y'all know what I mean.
That's the sound of the man.
It's always this sound. I'm gonna tell you, this is all I ever hear. This is the sound when you know you in there. Oh,
that's the sound of the man.
I'm so sorry that I didn't mean that. I don't use that. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my God. I'm so sorry you saw me like this. Oh my God. Yeah, you just let it. And then you gotta sound like Shannon. Come on, my Michelle. It's okay, my Michelle. Come on, you gonna take this dick. Oh. Nigga, that is gonna be the meme sound effect for the year. That nigga hit the what, I don't even know what creature that is. Nigga, you was a sleeping bear. You was a Wolverine, nigga. What the fuck?
It'd be alright. You gonna have a lot of white girls for a minute.
Like a zombie.
It'll be alright.
Nigga gave it that Night of the Living Dead dick. Nigga gave it that Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I miss my Uncle Charles.
You gave it that Rocky.
Sound like Rocky from Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah. He does that. It's gonna be
all right.
All right, I'm finally done with my my topics. Y'all can have it, man. I'm done with the dumb shit. But I do have one more topic. If we don't get to it, I can save it for next week because I think it's still going on.
I have nothing.
Boo!
Wait.
I have nothing.
You don't have a topic?
I have nothing. What you got?
None. Pretty much everything we talked about was gonna be one of my topics anyway.
This was the damn week.
We could talk. And we had hour 3. So.
I know. I got something. We could talk about because we did cover this in a brief discussion with the niggas at work, and I wanted to bring it here. But I thought it was one of y'all topics, but then since we didn't talk about it, what about the football player and the police shit? What's the football player name? Y'all covered that?
that was the other topic that I didn't get to that I wanted to touch on. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, that nigga.
Tyreek Hill, legendary receiver, formerly of the Chiefs, now of the Dolphins. Been 1,000 yards or better every year. Probably one of the fastest, if not top 5 fastest players in the NFL. Over the weekend on the way to the game, he was detained by police. I actually want to show that video
You
in
did.
full of the. I want to show the body cam footage.
We did
I
talk
feel
about
like
this.
that gives. Say that one more time. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, we talked about this earlier. I think Face was just away at that time.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel like this video is up for a reason, but all right.
Yeah, you showed the video and everything.
Okay, I'm not tripping it. Okay, so we just gonna move on because Face was asleep. Wake your ass up, Face. Go back to hour 2, and I think we talked about that at the beginning of hour 2. I think you was gone with the dogs or sleep or not at all. I don't know what the hell happened, but
I was
you
away at the moment.
what?
I was away at the moment.
Yeah. You missed that one, but we definitely spoke on it. What are your thoughts on it? I'll say that I definitely feel like it's 2 parts. It's the police got to do better, but also we got to do better as people and understanding like the police are what they are. We ain't gonna change it by being defiant in that moment. So just make it home. Just get home, and then we fight that shit in court. But what was your thought?
Yeah, I see it's 2-part. Being what I do for a living, uh, I see it probably differently than most people would in our culture. Um, sure, everybody got their rights, but at the end of the day, if you're given a lawful order in a situation, and regardless if you like it or not, if it's correct, just follow it. I understand wanting to be defiant, but people got to realize defiance sometimes is met with other things. Sometimes, um, in my line of work, it's a policy. We give you 2 prompts. If you don't comply in 2 prompts, we do what we have to do to make you comply. That's just that. Um, I don't know about police regulations on how many times they have to speak to somebody or what they have to do in de-escalation modes, but I can guarantee a certain size person doing certain things in a certain manner would bring a certain type of energy or make a situation uneasy. That's no excuse in the field of police officing because at the end of the day, you've been licensed with deadly force. So you have to be a little bit, not even a little bit, a lot more precautious in situations we're dealing with people, regardless of the size, temperament, or anything. Um, and I feel like that's one thing that's an issue with the police force. There's a lot of people who don't have a temperament that should be there. Um, you got the size, you may have the experience, but your temperament is not there because you have to. Your mindset has to be always on. All right, I got to be always even. I got to be even killed at all times because I have to be able to make a rational decision in every moment, regardless of how hectic the moment may get. Everybody else may be on 1,000, but I have to make sure I'm always at 0 to make sure I make a decision. And I feel like in this situation, the officers could not maintain themselves. Um, I felt like energy met energy, and in this instance, they took what they could do and went to other levels once he didn't comply. But once again, everybody's to their own. Maybe he had his own internal reasons of not wanting to comply. You feel me? Um, uh, to what my knowledge, he got pulled over, like what, right down the street or right in front of the stadium or some shit. So I
Yep.
mean, that's highly annoying. That would be highly annoying. To just be trying to put myself in his mindset. You don't know who I am. Look where we at. Like, you know who the hell I am. But even then,
Man, like
but
I'm gonna
even
be
then,
honest
it
with
really
you,
don't,
bro.
it really don't matter who you are because at the end of the day,
That part. Like
you can pull over anybody. Anybody can get pulled over. The president can
the
get pulled
history,
over.
the
Like,
history is there. It doesn't matter who you are. They will jump on you if you are famous, if you are not famous. They don't really care. It's more about their perception of a certain group of people and how they view it. You're a black man with dreads in the middle of Miami Beach. To them, you are no different than the Zoes, the different gangs down there, the dudes that's coming down the wreck shop at Miami for the weekend. Like you look like all of them. And as black men, we got to realize what their description is. Like it ain't about trying to be right in the moment. It's about trying to be right and make it home so you can be right over time. If Tyreek Hill
that's a
is
big
trying to
thing.
be defiant like he is, because like, don't get me wrong, them officers approach with negative intentions in mind. They was already on 10. Nobody spoke one word to them, and they was already on 10. So I ain't negating what their wrong is. Like the officers in this situation are the supreme wrong. But as my black brothers, we have to be smart enough to understand what our perception is in the world past each other. I look at Cole as my brother. I'm sorry. Shit.
Nigga, you go ahead, shit.
I look at these dudes as my brothers, right? The partners is my brothers. But the world don't see them like I see them, right? Like when I look at Face, I see him as a black man, that's a father, that's a husband, that's trying to make it home safely, that's taking care of, his parents and grandparents, and he loves everybody. He's a provider. That's what I see. But them peckerheads don't see that. They see, hey man, this dude is a black man that's a threat. He's done something wrong, or somebody that looked just like him did something wrong. Let's just grab him. We'll figure it out afterwards. And when you know that, like you gotta make it home. Like we have too many examples of people trying to be, they are spiritually right in the moment, but they're not here with us no more. And at this point, I'm at the point where like I'm really just on some like just go home. Just get home. We we can support you, figure it out. We can go fund me for the lawyer. We can protest at the court. We can march out as a group.
That's
After
the battle
that,
on the
get
legal
home
stage.
first. Because if you die on that scene, now you're not an example. You're a martyr. And we have enough martyrs. We need examples. We need people that I'm here after the fact to continue to rally after I've been through this. So I recognize what Tyreek was going through in the moment. He's looking like, hey man, I haven't done anything wrong. How dare you? But in that moment, just roll your window down, bro. Like this entire situation goes differently if the windows roll down completely the entire time. You already got your license and registration handed out the window as the cop approaches, and you keep your hands right there until he tells you to do something different. Just in general, when you look at these situations, it's we're being militant, but at the wrong moment. Be militant after you got home. Get home, bro. You got kids, you got family, you got people at the stadium waiting on you. You got all of these different factions that are dependent upon you for their survival. You don't have time to deal with bullshit. And
You
that's
need to
just what
be more strategic.
racism at this point, police brutality at this point, like anything that goes against what the general public is really on, just bullshit. Like when I walk the streets of the general public, most people are cool with each other. Even if they're pro whatever their race is, they're still not anti anybody. Most people are able to talk to you, hang out with you, hey, I'm going through this. Hey, let me offer you this. Then most people are not on that bullshit, but there are people, and there are people on the police force that are on that bullshit. So knowing that, as soon as you get into a situation, just go ahead and comply with everything the police say. That way they can't have no leg to stand on. If you give them a leg to stand on, then they can walk. That's how they keep walking with this bullshit that they do to people. It's because, oh, well, he said this or he did that or I felt this because of that. No, eliminate all of that. Have everything in complete compliance with the law, regulations, and expectations of police officers in your area as soon as they approach your car. Continue with that motion where everything is in compliance, expectation, and what they would think until they leave your car. Once they leave your car and you are on your way as a free person, once again, go ahead and do your thing. You make your police posts, you make your TikToks, you make your police reports, you make your complaints, your official complaints, you make your lawsuits, you call your lawyer and get him involved. All that shit happens then. But get home. I'm tired of seeing black men on the side of the road passing away instead of at home passing away from old age. Get home. The game ain't fair. Life ain't fair. So knowing that, deal with life accordingly and get home. I'll fight with you once you get home, but get home, brother. Get home, sister. That's all I got on that. On that topic.
Get home. Get home. Message from Donald J. Trump. Get home. Make it home safe. Thanks. Come
Good
on,
evening.
folks.
It's
From
been
my rallies, make it home safe.
I'll be
Make it
great.
home to your families. Make it
That's
home to little Kiki and Jamal. Make it home.
I love y'all. God save you. God hold you. God protect you. God keep you until next week. And as always, man, I've been 1/3 of the partners. Hold on. Before I get to that, that's my bad. If you want to support, you see it at the bottom of the screen. Go to the Cash App, man. That's the easiest way to do it. $ partner tiers 1. Just go ahead and drop a little something that helps us to continue the podcast every week. And what y'all don't realize is this podcast is completely owned by us. It's completely ran by us. So every StreamYard payment we have to make, every whatever payment we have to make is because of your donations. When you don't donate, we can't afford the overhead. I'm gonna be honest with you. We all have families. We all are taking care of people outside of ourselves and ourselves. So please just, if you saw something, heard something, enjoyed something, whatever the case may be, disagree with something. If something touched your heart enough to make you have an emotion tonight, go ahead and drop a little something on the Cash App. Partner Tiers 1. You can also go to buymeacoffee.com and donate there for as little as $1. Buymeacoffee.com/the partners. Buymeacoffee.com/the partners. You can also become a member for as little as $4.99 a month on Spotify. Just go ahead and click the link on Spotify, and you can not only see the video episodes, but you can also make sure that you are helping to keep the content coming. Other than that, man, I ain't got nothing else for you, man. Y'all know what it is for me. If you want to buy something, if you want to get merch, if you want to get clothes, if you want to spend more money, but you want something in return, you don't want to just give money, you want to give money and get something in return. Face, how can you do that?
Hard trade clothing. Hard trade clothing. Hard trade clothing. If you go to Hard Trade Clothing, you can get all the Partners Podcast merchandise. You can get all the AC83 merchandise. And you can even save 20% by just going to the page. Promo code, top of the page. Face has done it for you folks. Donald J says, go to Hard Trade Clothing.
Padawan.
If you want to say hi to us, if you want to express an opinion that you had about on our podcast, if you just want to just say hello, comment, @ THEPODNAS. That's @ THEPODNAS, and that is the Twitter, the Twitch, the TikTok, and on Facebook, where Tiz Facepack are the partners.
Indeed. Hit us up. Y'all will see the links in there, man. Just holler at your boys, man. If you want clothes, get it. If you want content, get it. If you want to holler at us, hit us up. Other than that, man, thank you for everybody that joined us in the chat tonight, man. Sorry for my inability to keep up with the comments. I was really into the conversation tonight. So shout out to Kimberly Callahan, shout out to Last Call, shout out to Brother Sernay, shout out to the Honeybee, of course, the queen of the pod. Shout out to Black Anonymous. Just shout out to everybody who joined the pod tonight. It was whether you're joining via comment, your voice needs to be heard, and we want to actually have the conversation with you. So hit us up. I'll be checking the comments this next week. I missed over the past week, but other than that, man, we love y'all. Partners, this has been your boy Tiz, and I've been along with
the other third of the partners. It's Padawan here. Man, buy y'all auto tickets at a different time than when I'm at the gas station. And I've been along with
Face. I'm in the place. Gang banging.
Do with the Trump voice.
They losing a hole.
Lose it up. Smoking it up.
Out there smoking that dope. Losing that hope. Let's Kamala letting these niggas
I want to put that in there before we end, because I caught that little last shit at the end. But just, it's been a weird episode, y'all. What y'all about to say, man?
Episode 160. There you go. Actually,
Oh yeah. Fuck the police.
They eating cats too.